3:03, the Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. Alex Williams.
Travel advisory continues on I-85 northbound up through Chamblee and Brookhaven with this crash in 3 left lanes. 85 north, Shallowford Road exit 93. They had all lanes blocked for a while, but again, 3 right lanes are back open, but nonetheless, it has jammed the ride from North Druid Hills. The access road has been slow as an alternate, but you can use that or Buford Highway to avoid the delays. Looks like something just cleared. 285 southbound, the outer loop around Paces Ferry Road, exit 18. That's putting extra pressure on the ride, leaving the Truist Park region, heading south through Smyrna Vinings. And earlier, crash gone, 575 northbound in Holly Springs before 6's Road, exit 11. So those delays back into Woodstock are starting to shake out. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Blue skies, sunshine, and breezy at times today. High 85, that northwest wind gusting 20 miles per hour, pulling in that drier air that'll cool us down to the upper 50s, low 60s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy, high 82. Sunshine for Wednesday with highs in the low 80s.
Beautiful afternoon in Metro Atlanta. Sunshine, 78 in Woodstock, 83 in Fairburn, 85 in Lawrenceville. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
Live from the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and beyond, Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I am your lovable, huggable radio chat host, Eric Von Hessler. The other voices you hear are the Doctrinaires. Man of 1,000 voices, Tim Andrews. Lady of 184.7 characters, Autumn Fisher. The man behind the glass, George Clark. And the handsomest producer in all of producery, Jared Yamamoto.
When you were driving into work today, Eric, were you asking yourself, what's my Monday motivation?
Yeah, well, I don't have to ask myself anymore. My Monday motivation is the same as my every other day motivation.
And what is that?
Which is to be tucked into bed at night and live to another morning. So I guess it's making it through the
That's
day.
a pretty low standard.
Until it isn't, you know.
Well, sure.
It's okay.
You don't run into somebody and go, it's Monday.
No, I don't.
5 days till Friday.
No, I don't.
Hey, you know what? At least tomorrow's Tuesday.
That's right. Close on Friday. Yeah. I don't lament. I don't lament Monday. I don't celebrate Friday. I recognize that number one, people do die on Fridays, and that who knows, when all is said and done, and your life is one big thing that could be looked at all the way through, it's quite possible that your best day ever would have been a Tuesday. Who knows? The idea that we could say, oh no, that day, the one that starts with an F, that's going to be the good one. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. Bad news can come through the phone.
I've had some good Mondays.
I've had some great Mondays. I'm having a good Monday right now. Look at it, beautiful outside.
Got that nice loud shirt.
Oh,
Fun
jeez.
to be loud.
A little backhanded.
No, I like it. I like the loud
so,
shirt.
Well, I didn't realize I was going to come to work and be judged.
No, not at all.
For
I
my
like your
fashion.
loud
You're
shirt.
so citrusy.
It's a citrusy, summery, I think breezy kind of shirt. I guess it is maybe a little bit loud, but just remember this. I never have and never will smoke a cigar, so it's not as bad as it could be. It seems
That
to
would
be like
compliment it well.
guys on vacation who are wearing shirts like this are quite often, hey, the ladies are at home. Let's smoke cigars. Like, what is that with guys? It's like the old, hey, the parents are gone. Let's see if we can find any liquor in the cabinet. I don't know what it is. Hey, the ladies aren't around. Hey, dudes. What do you say we light up some cigars? And like guys that I know get really excited, and it resonates none.
That one a year that they have.
Yeah, I guess I just don't get it. It's like, oh, we're going to light up cigars? This just went from a good evening to I got to smell your stupid smoke all evening.
Oh, I know.
Okay?
It sticks to your clothes,
That's
too.
terrible.
That smell, man.
Keeps
It's
mosquitoes
terrible.
away.
I secretly do not believe that people enjoy it. I think they just do it as some sort of cultural affirmation. Yes, I am this kind of man.
Do
And
they
you-
get high from it at all? 'Cause
Is
you know,
there?
like if you I don't know.
If you're not addicted to nicotine and you take a couple of puffs, you'll get a buzz.
Because in a way, cigarettes get you high. People just get used to that high, and then it's not even a high anymore. It becomes like this floor that must be met on a daily basis. It's a need. So
I would say, though, with a nicotine buzz, though, you get more from like a hookah or from a vape than even a cigar.
Yeah, but you don't look like a weirdo.
yeah, you're not. I don't know. It's. I think that you could get a little high off a cigar. Of course, you don't.
Inhale.
You don't inhale them. So maybe your mouth.
hard to
Your
not
mouth gets
inhale.
high. Your mouth gets high. Is what happens. Oh well, it's not
You think
hard.
it's hard?
Well, not if inhaling it, will lead to coughing and then vomiting. And
No, I
that-
know, but like the instinct, right, is
Yeah.
to suck on something that's. I'm sorry, but suck on something that there's some resistance.
Yes.
And then
okay.
to like let that resistance go and breathe it all the way in. But instead, you're just like.
If you're a smoker, you have more likelihood of inhaling because you're
Yeah.
used to it. But if you're not a cigarette smoker, then you just kind of puff it into your throat and.
Thankfully for my clothing, I am neither. I'm neither a cigarette smoker or a cigar smoker. And I sometimes look back to the way the world used to be in the 70s and 80s. Well, it started to change about the mid 80s and then a lot toward the end of the 80s. But people were smoking everywhere when I was a kid. And I remember being, summer days, no air, no AC in the car, and mom and dad both smoking in the front seat. I mean, obviously it did not affect me because I just grew up around it so much that I became used to it. But if we went back to that, like if Trump suddenly said you can smoke anywhere,
Bowling alleys first.
That would be the first one to open up.
I think I would be horrible. I think it would be horrible for me. But obviously, as a kid, it didn't bother me at all. There was smoke everywhere.
You ever have a doctor who smoked?
I have not had a doctor.
I had one.
I mean, I don't. I've had a doctor who smoked when I wasn't there, but I've never seen my
A
doctor
doctor
smoking.
sitting in his office talking to my mother and I, and he had a cigarette going.
Well, it's like
what he needs is for these ear infections.
it's to not be around so much cigarette
It's
smoke.
funny if he's like blowing the smoke in your face too. This little Timmy here.
This might help, young man. This might cure what ails you. Let's see. What's going on today? First of all, it is a beautiful day. Secondly, as I just sort of scanned the headlines, apparently people are against rainbow crosswalks now, which I find to be why? I don't quite get that. Is this from Trump? Is this coming down from Trump, or is it? Where is it coming from?
Maybe the attitude,
DeSantis.
if anything.
Yeah.
It's DeSantis in Florida.
But is he trying to kiss up to Trump? Like,
No,
I
they
don't
passed
know.
all these laws in Florida that you can't display it on public ground. You can't play it.
But I mean, here's the thing, and I hate to break this to both my gay friends and my MAGA friends. Gays don't own the rainbow. The rainbow existed.
Yeah, they belong to unicorns. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. They
Well,
belong
I like-
to unicorns, and those don't exist. So this idea that now, I still want rainbows in my life, and who the hell looks at a crosswalk that's painted like a rainbow and just, listen, man, if you get to a crosswalk and it's painted like a rainbow and you're outraged, wow, you're in deep. I mean, you are.
I liked it better when there were potholes everywhere.
You are in deep. How is a rainbow configuration not
I hate
look
rainbows,
better?
sunsets,
Yes. I mean,
and laughing babies.
I mean, do you pull out your rifle and start shooting at an actual rainbow when it appears in the sky because you're tired of all this woke
My
nonsense?
tax dollars paid for that
I do.
multicolored paint.
I'm trying to get the leprechaun.
I just feel like, hey, people, take a step back. There might be other priorities. I mean, I get it. There's a culture war, but if there's a culture war and you're on one side of the culture war, there must still be a thing that's called micromanaging the culture war to the point that, whatever. I really think it's just avoidance. When you, the culture war to me is now just two sides avoiding like hell everything they have in common, like $37 trillion of debt. Like I can't get people to give a whit about that, but you can get people
Not a
outraged
whit.
about a rainbow. It's just so obviously. I used to think it was from the top down. Maybe I still do to a certain degree. Like they know, keep them fighting. Divide and conquer. Keep them fighting amongst each other. Keep giving them these culture war bits. But it's it's quite possible that it's actually people themselves engaged in some kind of actual avoidance. I don't want to ever look at the things that not bring us together, but that affect all of us and are hurting all of us, because then I'd have to look up and blame the government. That's okay, but then I'd have to look back and realize now I'm friends with all those people that I disagree with on the culture situation. So I don't know, and I don't care. Keep on arguing about rainbow crosswalks while your government continually puts you deeper and deeper and deeper into debt. You know what? I run a stupid little radio show. I don't care. Have fun. Have fun.
Sean Duffy, our Secretary of Transportation, claims that rainbow crosswalks pose safety risks by distracting drivers and reducing visibility.
Get out of here.
It's got nothing to do with the whole gay thing. I want you to know. I mean, sure, there may be a lot of greens. I'm telling you, it's just really. You know what's also dangerous? Going from green to yellow to red. You know, having all those colors at the crosswalks.
I hate Roy G. Biv so much. It makes me think of him, and I hate him.
Really. I mean, this country is whatever. Again, we're going to have fun. This is my new thing this week. I'm going to have fun. I don't care what. If you're angry about there's too many damn rainbows.
You don't think DeSantis is onto something? Because I wrote an EO. I haven't put it out yet, but Wizard of Oz, no more Somewhere Over the Rainbow, right? Get it out. Nobody wants it. Nobody cares.
Tired of these woke movies, huh?
All these woke movies.
You see, there's your example right there. When was that movie made? 1939, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Rainbows existed. It's like,
well, it was black and white or sepia at the beginning.
At the beginning, it was, but then when she got over the rainbow,
yeah,
then
it
how
went
it works
fruity.
out. Yeah, huh?
And then it got fruity.
or in color, as some people would say.
Some people would say fruity, others say color. By the way, the Yellow Brick Road, not very good. They didn't have the right paint.
No. Well, you know how hard it is. You know what it is.
It's really difficult.
It's difficult. They've tried to make the gold paint, but it's very difficult.
It came out 86 years ago today, August 25th, 1939. That's crazy.
Look at that. August 25th, 1939. The first woke movie, The Wizard of Oz, when Judy Garland sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Sorry, MAGA. Sorry to the gay community. Neither of you own the rainbow. I'm 61 years old. Rainbows have always been a part of it.
What about Skittles?
Nobody owns the Skittles. The Skittles are universal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Good point.
And we all have a right to taste the rainbow. For heaven's sake.
Including MAGA.
Not in my neighborhood.
Not at this street corner.
That's right. Next, no Skittles at the convenience stores.
Boy, the things
they're too close.
Things that get people going. Like somebody's walking around celebrating in Florida. Yeah, they finally got rid of that damn rainbow crosswalk. I tell you, that was just bothering the hell out of me. It was outraging me is what it was. I'm sick and tired of these woke crosswalks.
We need to get like a video of somebody yelling at the crosswalk, like pointing and yelling at the crosswalk. I'm tired of you looking the way that you're looking, crosswalk.
You think I'm going to let my kid walk across that? Huh? George, you look like you're in favor of getting rid of the rainbow crosswalks. I don't know. I'm looking at your face.
I think it's, there's probably bigger priorities, but
why would you care? It's colorful. Hey, let's get rid of the graffiti on the buildings. I'm all for that. That looks like crap.
Is it not the government endorsing a kind of a sexual ideology?
No, why? Why? Because now rainbows only stand for one thing?
Well, when they put them in, the gay neighborhoods and...
Well, okay, in the gay neighborhoods full of gay people who are American citizens. So what's wrong with the government?
Yeah, the majority of the people in that
group,
right, are paying for that street, and they're gay.
The government builds stadiums for NFL teams who are all owned by billionaires.
I don't think that's right either.
Okay, well, at least you're being consistent. Yeah. What if they painted the stadium was a rainbow color? What would you think?
Oh, I'd be outraged. I'd have to do a burnout.
I guess it is true now that the rainbow does stand for but that's ridiculous to me. That's ridiculous. If you hate Democrats, do you yell at actual donkeys when you see them?
Oh, I hate donkeys.
Yeah, I punch them.
Do leftists like shake their fist in anger in front of an actual elephant in a zoo?
We have elephant down in South Georgia. We have elephant and donkey fights all the time.
If George Clark is right, the rainbow doesn't mean anything except that. It doesn't mean anything but that.
No, I think that's not true. I mean, it's a natural beauty that a rainbow in the sky isn't gay.
It's prism. Well, thank you.
But
are you sure of that?
How did you know?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
How do you
Hold on.
know?
Are you sure of that? Because we may have some people listening who might get angry that you think that the rainbow in the sky is not gay.
Last one I saw was looking at me funny.
I just don't. To me, it's like, and even so, who cares?
in
Who
certain
cares?
contexts, red means stop. Not like a rose doesn't mean stop.
Right. Okay.
So there's a
So you
difference.
wait for the opposition to adopt a thing, and then anytime that thing is placed on government property, it's a political idea being pushed by one side and sanctioned by the government.
Yeah.
But also being gay is not a political idea.
But hold on. No, let's not go too far in the other way. Every group has a set of laws or legislation that they would like to see written and enforced. So MAGA has an agenda, and there is a gay political agenda. It doesn't mean if you're gay. Some gays are libertarian and some gays are Republicans.
Right, but the celebration of being gay by having it on your crosswalk in your neighborhood is not a political expression.
But isn't it possible for me to walk over the crosswalk and just go, "Oh, this is a pretty crosswalk"?
It's a street.
Without having
Yes, absolutely.
without having to
and the other person
but
can say,
George's
"Hey, I don't like this crosswalk," and then keep moving.
Right, but hold on. Let's not be too. I think sometimes you come at these things a little naive, Autumn. I mean, probably they were put down as a political act, and then and the idea was we're going to celebrate who we are, even if meanie Trump is in there or something along those lines. So
They were painted before Trump was there.
not before 2016 necessarily. I don't think.
I
But
don't know. I was trying to remember if I'm pretty sure that they were there when I was in Georgia in 20.
when did we get our first rainbow?
I want to say that was.
Yeah.
I think Autumn's right. I think that was
10th Street, right?
Yeah, 2010,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere
well,
around there.
whatever.
Whatever, so-
No. What I'm saying is
They might not have been opposing Trump at that time, but they were,
There was
Just being proud.
that's fine because you're on one side of the political thing. That's why other people on the other side.
I'm just trying to say I don't think it's a political stance. I think it's people.
You don't think there were there was no political leanings whatsoever? Zero. It was not a pushback. It was not a pushback to society at all. I mean,
it would be a pushback to society in a neighborhood that they may deem Republican, right?
Well-
Because then it's like we're here.
Yeah.
And it's fine. You know what I mean? But it's in the gay neighborhoods.
Yeah,
that
that's
these
fine. And there
crosswalks
are
are
straight
rainbow.
people in gay neighborhoods and gay people in straight neighborhoods. I mean,
I was a breeder. In,
yes, you were a
straight
breeder in that
neighborhood.
very.
I didn't feel safe.
Let's remember, I started. wait. Let's remember. I may not be far enough for you, Autumn, but I started out by saying I think this is stupid. to be,
No, I'm
to
not
be
disagreeing with you. I'm just
bringing
saying
these things up. But the idea that that the politics is only coming from one side in this country that we live in right now. But I think that yes, there's a little bit of a political reason that these are put down. But ultimately, I don't find that to be anything that is outwardly offensive. There's political. Every time you see something that's put together to make you feel patriotic, that's political messaging. Anytime there's anything that's out there to make you feel good about George Washington or Abraham Lincoln or anyone, I mean, it has a political sort of leaning to it. So I think Autumn's a little going. Well,
Listen,
but I think George is too much the other way, and I'm right. I'm right in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. Your friend Eric Von Haessler, the Common Sense host. Thank you very much.
Well, from the facts desk here, the
Facts.
the
facts
the
desk? Are you
facts
Oh, you got a fact.
They put you.
Facts.
They put you on the facts.
on the
desk?
facts desk. Yes, it turns out the rainbow crosswalks were installed in 2015. Permanently put in 2017. So it actually was around the Trump
date?
time.
What was the date in 2015?
So that would have been October.
All right. So that was as a response to Trump. But but that's fine. I mean, it's fine because there's plenty of things that are a response to the left that are out there in society and aren't celebrated. You know, at the same time that I mean, the conservatives want the 10 Commandments in every school. I know it's. Well, Eric, that's religious. No, it's also political. It's highly political. And again, so this is the idea, divide and conquer. Get them arguing about crosswalks and whether or not the 10 Commandments can be in school.
Don't forget bathrooms.
And bathrooms, and they won't realize that we're screwing all of them and putting all of them trillions upon trillions of dollars into debt. So let them fight with each other. We can exploit that, and then they'll reelect us, even though we've objectively been doing a horrible job of the entire political class for the last 35 to 40 years. You know, in the NFL, we can't find enough punters. But in politics, if we could just go to D.C., I think we could find probably a great punter for all 32 teams and then some. You're just looking at the wrong place for the punters. The punters for the last 35 to 40 years have been politicians in Congress in D.C. who have, when's the last time they hit a budget that was like, okay, here's the budget? Good. Who knows?
Clinton?
Who knows?
Era?
90s?
Yeah, early.
90s.
They balanced it right under
maybe
him.
at the very beginning of the 2000s.
Yeah.
Beginning with Bush. I don't know. You know, the reason it got balanced is because the internet economy in the 90s just papered over everything. We were $7 trillion in debt, and people were freaking out. Can you imagine that? Now, people were freaking out in the 90s because we were $7 trillion in debt. Then the internet economy came along, swallowed up the $7 million, and then some.
And don't forget, a Democrat did austerity moves that no one's done since.
That's right. That's right. You want me to pat you on the head there?
No, it'll hurt.
Heard you were on that plane a lot, but never to the island.
Oh, yeah, I parachuted out before it landed.
You knew things weren't going to go
Always
right
a
there.
gentleman, right? Always a gentleman.
They got to be at least 18.
This poor Jared, he went to see his 87-year-old grandmother over the weekend, and he told me that he had 2 terrible nights in restaurants with both nights with grandma.
Why? She wouldn't stop complaining, Grandma?
No, she was fine.
Well, she did start complaining, but I think she had something to complain about.
Well, the first night we went out to an upscale restaurant, and there was a party of 25 around us, which I witnessed my first proposal in a restaurant. Never seen that before.
Oh,
Get a room. Pretty cool moment to see that happen, but the server just completely forgot about us. I mean, what should have been probably an hour and 45 minute to 2-hour dinner turned into a 4-hour ordeal where my stepmom had to initially, I guess, start talking to the manager because we had to get somebody over to just take care of us while we were there.
Right, yeah.
And then we went to like a smaller sandwich shop fast food place, and we ordered food together and sat at a table. There's nobody in this restaurant, and we sat there for 20 minutes, and nobody came out. Nobody came out. I went back up to the counter, and I said, "Hey, is our food coming?" And they're like, "Oh, we didn't even know your order was put in." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? You took my order. What are you talking about? We've been sitting here for 20 minutes." So I don't know what's going on, but the last couple
How
of
many
weeks,
people were you?
there were 4 of us.
Oh, it's nothing.
They
And
were the
there was
only people in the restaurant?
There were nobody else in the restaurant.
So was there a
4 of
shift
us.
change or something went on?
That's what they argued, and then they gave us like some free like sodas. But I mean, we still sat there for 20
They
minutes.
should have
while
comped your meal.
Yes, absolutely, they should have.
I remember there was this period of time when my wife and I been together almost 30. Well, I think 30. I keep saying 38, but I think in April it turned to 39 years. And in the very first year or two, we had these. Is that your?
That was my wedding ring.
Wedding ring? What's going on there?
I was fidgeting.
Okay. That's probably. Let's look and make sure that's not some sort of omen.
You know what it is I always wear the rubber wedding ring, and tonight I'm going to dinner after the show, so I've got my gold.
Oh,
wedding
yo,
ring today.
look at that
I've got
Trump.
the
He's got
official
the
one.
he's got
We
the
have
gold.
I love it. I love it.
I figured you like the gold watch and the gold ring.
He was going to do
You
some
have any
gold
other
leaf.
rings that you're going to wear later tonight?
I have one of those as well.
He was.
Okay.
He tried to use paint on
It's gonna be a good night
the
for
rubber
Mrs.
one,
Young.
but apparently it's difficult.
The paint
The
just
gold.
it just for some reason it just
the
doesn't
gold,
look. It's not the
gold
same color.
doesn't- Yeah, right, Trump. It's just
Turns- Well, I mean, you can't really paint it. You got to got the real thing. You know, if your fingers turn green, then we know you bought it like at a bus station.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Anyway, my wife and I were back. There was like a year or two. It just kept happening over and over again, where we would go to a restaurant. Either our order would be taken, and then like 15, 20 minutes would go by, and nothing would happen, and no waitress. And then at least 2 or 3 times in this year-and-a-half period, we just went into a restaurant and sat down, and nobody came over. And there was a period of time where, at one point, we looked at each other and thought, "Are we dead? Like, are we is this some kind of weird thing where we're dead and we feel like we're here, but they don't think we're here?"
Dave Baker here for Cool Ray Heating and Cooling. It's August, which means school is back in session. Hey kids, remember homework? Coolray will help keep you cool while you study at home. Right now, Coolray is offering up to $2,250 back in rebates and free installation with the purchase of a complete Carrier system. You know, proper insulation is like a summertime sidekick for your HVAC, keeping cool air in and hot air out. Simply go to Coolray.com to book your appointment today. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Hi, I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell, and for over a decade, I've trusted America's Best Choice for windows, doors, siding, and decks. They've built their reputation on quality craftsmanship and honest pricing, and I've seen firsthand how they put customers first. That's why I proudly certify them for windows, doors, siding, and decks. And with ABC's 3-way warranty, which includes my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, you can invest with confidence.
That's right, Dale. When the summer is hot, America's Best Choice will keep your home cool with premium energy-efficient windows starting at just $299. For year-round outdoor fun, take 10% off a custom deck. Transform the look of your home with new siding and doors that blend beauty with performance. No pressure, no gimmicks. Go to abcwin.com to schedule a free in-home estimate today. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Heavy rain, high winds, huge hail. Yes, Atlanta, we're in storm season. It's Mark Aram here. You might be faced with a roof repair or a replacement. Do not gamble with any contractor, and there are hundreds of roofers with little to no experience. I want you to trust the experts at Dr. Roof. Trusted name in roofing for over 35 years and backed by their industry-leading warranties. Dr. Roof doesn't cut corners. They're the best at protecting your biggest investment. Dr. Roof, done right, guaranteed.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top local story, Marietta police searching for the vandal who hit the 90-year-old Strand Theater over the weekend. Andy Gaines with the Strand says they have a lot of video evidence.
We did turn over all of the evidence that we had to police and have let them do their jobs while we do ours.
He says it happened in the middle of the night when no one was there. The theater's box office was damaged and the Strand remains open. The Georgia 400 Holcomb Bridge Road interchange is now named in honor of fallen Roswell police officer Jeremy Labonte. His widow Alyssa says she is feeling many emotions today.
This is really just bittersweet because we miss him every day, and obviously we'd rather have him here with us.
Officer Labonte was killed in February while responding to a suspicious person call. Closing arguments are tomorrow morning at the Carroll County retrial of former Georgia trooper Anthony James Scott. He's accused in the deaths of two teens in a high-speed chase in 2015, or a high-speed crash, rather, in 2015. On the stand today, Scott acknowledges he was familiar with the speed limits on Highway 27. He was going twice the suggested speed of 45 miles per hour. The Carroll County prosecutor verifies Scott was not on his way to a call nor running lights or sirens when he crashed with a car full of teenagers. Russian spy planes are once again seen off the coast of Alaska.
The U.S. military says it scrambled fighter jets this weekend to intercept a Russian spy plane flying near Alaska. It was the third time in less than a week that U.S. forces deployed planes after a Russian plane was spotted. It happened in what's known as the Alaskan Air Defense Identification Zone, and while not considered a threat, Aircraft that enter the zone are required to identify themselves to the U.S. and Canada for national security reasons.
Correspondent Matt Piper reports U.S. military officials have detected Russian warplanes inside the zone since April. It is now 3:32, and this news is sponsored by George Stein, Steel Horse Law. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. Alex Williams.
Not a good start to the Monday afternoon commute, Bill. Travel advisory downtown. Crash in 4 left lanes. 75-85 northbound University Avenue, exit 244. Already slow back to Langford Parkway. You can use Highway 29 or Metropolitan Parkway to get around it. Travel advisory number 2 is over in the Smyrna area. Crash in 2 left lanes. 285 southbound, or 2 right lanes. 285 southbound. The outer loop Paces Ferry Road, exit 18. Jamming the ride back into Sandy Springs. You can take 75 south as an alternate. Earlier crash we had up in Brookhaven is cleared. 85 northbound before Shallowford Road, exit 93. Still seeing some brake lights back to North Druid Hills Road, but those are starting to improve. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Epward. Sunny skies today and breezy with a northwest wind gusting 20 miles per hour. Today's high is 85. Cooling down overnight into the upper 50s to low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 82. Sunshine on Wednesday, high 83.
83 now in Alpharetta, 80 in Villa Rica, 84 in McDonough. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual Imaging's LDCT core body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual Imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
Whether it's a slip that ends in a slip disc, a trick knee that's holding you back, or shoulder pain hurting your game, you can count on Northside Hospital Orthopedics. With leading care in Georgia at convenient locations all across the state, we're here to get you back on your feet, no matter what comes your way. Because Georgia moves us, and we keep Georgia moving. Find a provider near you at northside.com/ortho. That's northside.com/ORTHO.
Steel Horse Law knows that your bike is made of steel, but your heart is made of gold. If someone causes you to lay your bike down, you deserve the very best from an experienced firm that knows bikers because they are bikers. Eric Von Hessler for Steel Horse Law, the Stein and Karen Law Group. They're local, so they understand the changes to Georgia law, and you'll meet directly with your attorney, not just an assistant like the mega firms. Schedule your free accident evaluation at steelhorselaw.com.
You know how many times people call me to fix their garage door so they could sell their house? For years, they put up with the squeaking and the jamming, or they don't even use it because they lost the remote. Then when it comes time to sell, they fix it up nice for the next guy. For the exact same money, you can fix it up now and enjoy it yourself while you still live there. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. An expert repair, replacement remote, or garage door tune-up will give you years of trouble-free service. Works great for you, works great for the next guy when you decide to sell. Because you deserve to live in a house as nice as the real estate ad you're going to write about it. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and maybe enjoy your garage door so much you decide not to move. Think of the money that'll save.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Well, you know, I looked the other way when they threw the green neon sex toys at the WNBA players in courts. And then I looked the other way when they threw the green neon sex toy at the Tennessee Titans Minnesota Vikings preseason game. But I don't know that I can look away anymore because it's come right here to East Lake Golf Course.
My goodness.
Right there. What's it called? They have so many championships in the PGA.
It's the Tour Championship.
It's the Tour Championship. Is that the same thing that used to be the FedEx thing, or is the FedEx
That's correct.
thing? Okay, and then but the Tour Championship doesn't mean you're the best for the entire year, right? Because that would be the person who.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's like they play golf. Do they play golf 10 months a year? Like I
feels like that.
I mean, it's like tennis and soccer. Like some of these games, they just seem like they go on forever. Soccer players all over the world, whether they call it soccer or football, deserve their money because they go to work like working people. It's like every single day. They get a couple weeks off.
They hardly score.
They're running around a lot.
NASCAR's kind of like that,
It's
too.
so much running and no scoring.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't
Too much.
say no. Well, that's why when they do score, it's very special. And people lose their minds.
Freak
Do it
out.
more often.
But I was not raised in the football culture, so I will not. I'm sure if I was born somewhere else and when I was a kid, that's the thing that you did, that would be my favorite sport. But which is true all over the world. Why is soccer, as we call it, the sport that rules the world? Because it costs almost nothing to play. No matter how poor you are, you need one ball, and that's it. That's it. Now, you can get better stuff and you can get better equipment, but if you're 8 years old and you just want to go play a game, you just don't need a whole hell of a lot, which was kind of true for me when I was a kid with football, too. It wasn't like we suited up.
No, we hit each other.
Yeah.
Nothing on.
Yeah. Well, we were pretty. We weren't nearly as rough, like on the line. But that's why. And the problem is then as soon as your parents want to get you involved in football, that's when all the costs come.
Right.
So
Once a school gets involved, now you got to spend money.
now you got to pay money, and they probably going to ask you to pay for a bunch of stuff because they just built a stadium for $63 million in Buford somewhere or whatever.
That's right. You got it, Buford.
It's like, hey, we built a stadium. No, soccer players can't use it. No, but you'll have to. Do they let other sports play on it? They must.
The plan is to allow other varsity sports to play
That's
there.
the plan.
The plan is to allow.
How do
but
you get $63 million from the community without more than a plan? Like, okay, this is how it's going to work.
I think they're going to prioritize local
Are they
shows
going to bring in
there.
Highlight so people can gamble?
Highlight.
Try to make back some of this money? What is Highlight? Highlight is a thing that's on a bunch of signs in the state of Florida to me, but it's some kind of game that you gamble on, right?
They have a cup on there, like a cup.
It's like,
and then they whip the ball. I think it's a little bit like maybe handball or racquetball.
But why isn't it a sport that's not like most sports that I've never played? I could explain them to you, or like Highlight. Is it just the state of Florida? Is it
Well, it's
just
Latin American. It's very popular.
Oh,
sport.
okay. And is it always a gambling thing, like horse racing?
Yeah, I think so.
Some sports just get a gambling vibe from the very beginning. So
All of
Highlight
them do.
Highlight is not now. But but like horse racing and dog racing back in the old days, and Highlight, it's like, oh, those are sports that you gamble on. For some reason, even in states where gambling isn't legal, you can somehow
there's
gamble
always
on
a
these
way.
sports.
There's always a way.
No, I mean, like you don't have to go get your nose readjusted by your bookie. After,
I see.
Like there are signs for it. But I've never actually seen it. I've never met anyone who's ever played it. It's a complete mystery to me, and
it's fun to watch sometimes on YouTube. Just like, wow,
Right.
this is a weird thing.
I'm going to look at it tonight because I've never seen it. Is it a game that lends itself to gambling in a way that other games wouldn't? Are there a lot of prop bets that are possible?
That I don't know.
Strange.
The top YouTube video that comes up is the Highlight, the sport that America forgot about.
Or ever knew.
Or ever knew. When did we forget? Well, maybe the generations before us. Maybe in the 40s, Highlight was, hey, kids, you want to go play some Highlight? Yeah!
I believe there's a Mad Men episode where someone is trying to bring in Highlight as like the next big thing that's going to be happening in sports.
Well, they certainly got that right.
Wish they did.
People can't stop talking about it.
I think that was the point in the episode. Was like it was very unsuccessful.
And
this
isn't it like-
person, I think, put a bunch of their money into it.
Isn't it like two words, like JAILAI or something?
JAI space ALAI.
Okay.
Well, that's why, because nobody can spell it.
It's a three-walled sport.
3 walls.
Yes, and they
That's
have
too many
a
walls.
wicker basket on their hand called a cesta,
Uh-huh.
and they throw and catch a pelota, which is a ball, and it can go 150 miles an hour.
The ball.
Ay, Dios mío.
Yeah, so it
Es muy
bounces
rápido.
and they got to catch it
Now,
with the thing.
do they have to throw it from the basket, or can they put their hand in there and throw
No,
it?
you have to whip it with the basket. It's
No.
like one of those real long fingernails.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. Yes.
What are those things called? They're like you play with like a wiffle ball inside it.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is. That's kind of what it is.
That's
Looks
how they
a-
try to get the young.
Looks a little bit like a sheenus.
Something like that. I'm sure it would work that way. It's
Not
got
a sheenus, it's a shiwi.
we had one of
we
those.
had one, and they're
Someone
called
sent it.
different
They were
things.
called sheenus.
They had competitors.
Yeah, you think there's just one?
Yeah.
There's
Well,
plenty.
I'm insulted. I don't want a Enos.
Yeah.
I want.
You want your own vernacular.
I want a wee. I want a she.
Well, that's okay. Listen. You can call your little buddy anything you like.
Well, and you know what I found? I saw at like an Advanced Auto Parts. There was like a.
What are you
funnel
doing
to
at an
put in.
Advanced Auto Parts?
I
First
needed,
of all, okay.
I needed something from the Advanced. I
Well,
needed some filters.
Yeah, you need to start someplace lower. That's the Advanced Auto Parts.
Oh,
You need
I'm
to-
advanced.
Are you advanced when it comes to the
Yeah.
auto parts?
Idiot
For
car
sure.
things.
Yeah, I think she bought her way into that.
Beginner
club.
auto parts.
Yeah.
No, I replaced my own filters. I put my own battery in by myself.
What do you have, a car from the 80s?
I replaced my lights.
Yeah, what?
Do it
How
all.
do you replace your lights? What are you driving?
Easy.
The
It's
lights
not
are all
easy.
While
now-
I'm driving,
the-
it's really easy.
The lights are all now modular. It's like when I was a kid, you just unscrewed them like they were lights in your house and just screw a new one in. But now they come in these, the blinker and everything else is all in the same housing. How do you?
No, you just no. There's like a little panel behind it, and you go in and you unchunk out your light bulb, and then you put the new one in.
Well, why don't you get freaky and put some Christmas bulbs in there? around
It
December?
doesn't take them. It's a special weird little entryway.
Autumn's driving a Model T, so it's very
Yes,
easy.
yes,
Very
it is.
easy to.
Anyway, I needed
Put
to
a new
put
candle in there.
I needed to put oil in the car for some reason, which I need to get checked out.
Yeah.
But I needed a funnel, and the funnels were exactly like little shiwis.
Yes,
like they
of
could
course. Yeah.
Don't spend your money at a shiwi.
Yeah.
Get it. Go to auto parts store.
Well, I have a
Get one.
funny name for that. I can't call it. I can't say it on air.
I don't
Oh,
think. I don't think many people ever bought that product.
No.
Or the competitors.
No.
It's it's like what how many situations are you in where you need one of those things
As
where
a
a woman
lady?
needs to be standing while
If you go out in the woods a lot, like if you
Oh.
go camping, then heck yeah.
well, you just got to do that thing, or the
I know, but I always pee on my underwear.
oh okay, you can't say that.
Oh, what?
Really? Whoa.
Although you've got Tim Andrews very
I want to hear more
very
about that.
interested.
Bring it to text.
I always make an accident. In places.
There you go. Make it
Much better.
Make a mistake.
That's
make
a
a
lot.
mess.
That's
They're
a
all there. The English language. It's there for you. It's waiting.
There are lots of words we can choose from.
That's right. To get around these onerous FCC.
FCC.
Going back to the green sex toy at the Tour Championship, I looked up what it means when you
It's
win the Tour
recyclable.
Championship. It is recyclable.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Apparently, winning the Tour Championship means that you've not only conquered a top-tier field in a high-stakes event, but you've also claimed the FedEx Cup, making you the PGA Tour's season-long champion with the huge gains.
It just doesn't seem to be you don't hear
What?
about that much.
I don't understand. What
I don't either.
So you're the points winner. You're the points winner for PGA.
Golf, yes.
And you get $25 million.
Okay, these are points winner. But like when you go into it, were there 3 or 4 people who could have been the champion, or was it obvious who was going to be the champion given the amount of points they walked into it? That's what I don't understand.
I know that when they start, to your point, that there are tiers. So like some people come in with a better advantage than others.
Right.
So like I think Tommy Fleetwood, who won, had a
From Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? From drumming to the, it's insane.
Wow, it's really talented.
They
Now,
come
that
in with-
guy
they come
finally
with an
won
advantage.
one, by the way. No, it just seems to me like with tennis and golf, 2 sports that every once in a while I'll watch. So I don't really follow them. But it seems like with both of them, championships don't mean that much. Obviously, in the NFL and in baseball and basketball, being the champions matter. But I think golfers would much rather win Augusta than be a champion. You know,
I
it's
agree.
like, and the same thing is true with tennis. You much rather win Wimbledon. Like being this year's champion doesn't seem to mean a whole hell of a lot in those sports.
On air,
Online,
on the app,
where you get your news.
is where you'll win.
Download the WSB radio app now and maybe win $1,000.
All right, thank you.
The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
5 words. 5 times a day, every weekday.
Oh my word!
Just enter the word at WSBradio.com or on the WSB radio app. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
Your next chance to win is at 5 p.m.
If your air conditioning isn't working well, I want you to call the folks I trust at Ragsdale Heating and Air. This is Scott Slade. These are great people, many with the company for 10, 20, even 30 years. And if you need a new system, they're extending their biggest specials of the summer off a new Carrier home comfort system. And that includes Ragsdale's own 15-year parts and labor warranty. Ragsdale has HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and insulation all under one roof, all with a standard of excellence that's earned over 10,000 five-star reviews. Go to RagsdaleAir.com or call them. Ragsdale is a name I know you can trust.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
At Kroger Pharmacy, we make it easy to get flu, COVID, and RSV vaccines. They're available at no cost to you with most insurance plans, no appointment needed. And we're open weekdays, weeknights, and weekends, so come and visit us when it's most convenient for you. Kroger Health, a world of care is in store. Vaccines subject to availability. No cost to you with most insurance plans. Check with your plan for eligibility. Restrictions and exclusions may apply. See site for details.
George Stein literally wrote the book on DUI defense in Georgia. Let him represent you. GeorgeStein.com.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about Duke's Mayo. Says here it's got twang. That sounds good. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2798. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer for Mark Spain Real Estate's the easiest way to sell your home. Skip the hassle of costly repairs and sell your home stress-free. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm just reading about, and I guess it's like an online thing, a social media thing, which means almost always TikTok, but not always. Sometimes these things are Instagram or some other.
Instagram Reels, I'm telling you, the algorithm they have is comparable now to TikTok.
Oh my God, it's
caught up.
Instagram Reels has Jared Yamamoto's certificate of authenticity.
It has caught up to it.
Very close, but not quite.
Okay, Tim Andrews disagrees, ladies and gentlemen.
Autumn wouldn't know because she's not on Meta.
George,
I'm not on it.
She doesn't like American products.
George just
You know
wants
what?
to know.
I'm sorry. I do find myself sometimes lately clicking on Instagram.
Okay, so you're slipping.
I'm slipping.
You're.
But then I realize what I'm doing. I'm like, get out of here.
She's like, damn it, I'm a communist. I love China.
Yeah.
Yes, only China. Hee-haw.
George just wants to know if there's a rainbow on it. That's how he makes his decisions.
Damn right.
On these things.
I think everything would be bland.
But one of the what's wrong with Blacktop?
All right.
So one thing that's going memeable, I guess, is this concept of the performative male.
Oh, I saw this.
And the performative male, I guess there are memes now because guys show up and like overdo it. But the performative male is someone who, I guess, is constantly acting like they love. It's a way to get laid, but you do it by seeming to be so female friendly. Like you'll.
But really, you're just a dude who's trying to get it.
I guess, yeah, I would think. Like sometimes, some of the examples I saw was
exaggerated masculinity.
Exaggerated I see. I thought it was the other way around, where you women can obviously see that you're reading a book about feminism or something
Right.
like that.
That's exactly what it is.
That's a performative male, huh?
New Yorker tote bag with
Yeah. The tote bag.
With like vinyl in it from Erykah Badu.
Yeah, you're basically looking to say, what will capture a lady's heart in 2025?
Tight pants doesn't work anymore?
Well, I'm not saying
Part
it's
of
a
it.
bad thing. Tight pants
Painted
is
fingernails.
Yeah,
What?
painted
Painted
fingernails.
Septum piercing.
This is a sign that says to ladies, I think opposite from what Jared just said, which is I'm not extremely masculine,
Non-threatening.
non-threatening, but overall still with the same goal that every man has as their prime directive once puberty hits, which is I want to get laid. But it's just it's hilarious to me. This is the newest way. Listen. Guys are always going to come up with a new strategy. So if I have to act like I'm reading 3 different books about feminism, that's what I'll do.
This is my softer side.
Now, I've never really met any women who love guys who are reading books about feminism, so I don't know. An awful lot of women are not all that taken by that. But this is a different generation that thankfully I'm not dating in that pool. Good for them, good for me. It works out for both sides.
They all have it on their dating profiles on the apps. They have, I vote this way, I vote that way.
Yeah, of course, because we only want to be around people who think exactly like us, no matter what side you're on. God forbid you actually, converse about the world, and then, oh my goodness, can you imagine such a thing? Agree to disagree? Oh, what?
No.
What weakness? What old America? Eric, get with it. Agree to disagree. Smash and conquer, my friend. Smash and conquer. Take the way you should live your life is look at the way they're doing it at DC and then just run. Don't have any of your own moral compunctions. Just know that other people are getting away with it, so you should get away with it. We're a sick society. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm saying. We're kind of a sick society. But within it, no matter what the sickness is or whatever the dangers are that are out there, the male prime directive after puberty is, Jared Yamamoto,
to
get
reproduce.
Laid.
Yes.
Get laid.
Get a job.
I don't know about reproducing. That may be nature's
coitus.
That might be what nature wants.
There are some guys that are like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have 7. Who's like that anymore? Who's like?
Elon.
Oh, no, they just do IVF for me.
I know. What is going on now? Does he just like meet a pretty girl and like give her a box with
Yes,
a uterus?
I don't have time for sex.
Yeah,
I really
there's a
don't.
cooler.
Yes, here's a cooler. There's dry ice and my junk.
By the way, I watched the South Park this afternoon before coming in. The 3rd one. Very funny, very, great satire. But what I find interesting is the way reporters always want things to be that they want it to be. It's been reported as mostly being about Trump's takeover of D.C. There's one part in it where you see troops everywhere in front of all the monuments and everything, but it's really about the tech bros and the world that they're creating, the non-reality world that the tech bros have convinced so many people is actually reality.
And AI sucking up to you.
Well, that's part of it.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Hold on, it's not an and that. When everything I just said is that. Who brought you that? Your mom? No, the tech bros.
Tech bros.
This is the world that they've brought to us, and I thought it was a great commentary on all of that. South Park has just been knocking it, I was to say out of the park, but that seems kind of stupid, silly. And if you just don't like it because they're making fun of people that you like, then, you're just not like me. I enjoy good satire. And if somebody's doing satire correct, I enjoy it even if it goes against the things that I think. I mean, this doesn't go against the things that I think. But I think it's interesting that the guys at South Park, when everybody was making fun of Trump, they just tapped out. The first Trump administration, they were like, you know what? Everybody's got the orange jokes. We're not even going to go there. They just left it alone. Then, now that all the other media is just trying to suck up to the president because they don't want to get hurt, Now South Park decides we're going to go in and we're going to go in hard. And to me, I find it entertaining. If it bothers you, then between that and the rainbow crosswalks, I don't know how you get past breakfast every morning.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same towers as the big guys, the exact same towers. We then create rate plans designed for your usage. The fact is, we can offer you an unlimited plan with the same network quality for less because we understand how you use wireless services. Our plans start at just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Window Comfort's exclusive window line is built for Georgia's extreme heat and guaranteed to lower your energy bills. Right now, get buy two, get two free with no payments till 2026. Schedule your no-pressure estimate today at windowcomfort.com.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Whether it's a slip that ends in a slip disc, a trick knee that's holding you back, or shoulder pain hurting your game, you can count on Northside Hospital Orthopedics. With leading care in Georgia at convenient locations all across the state, we're here to get you back on your feet, no matter what comes your way. Because Georgia moves us, and we keep Georgia moving. Find a provider near you at northside.com/ortho. That's northside.com/ORTHO.
We're in the dog days of summer. You know what can cure that sticky feeling you get from the heat and humidity? Cold air conditioning. Hey, Ashley Frasca here. I'm proud to share with you Ragsdale is extending their biggest specials of the summer off a brand new Carrier home comfort system. And you'll enjoy Ragsdale's trusted 15-year parts and labor warranty on your system. Please understand, this is not a third-party warranty. It's Ragsdale's own warranty that comes completely bonded with the state of Georgia and backed by Art Ragsdale himself. Ragsdale technicians make regular visits to my home for routine maintenance, so this warranty gives me total peace of mind, especially in these hot days of summer. Ragsdale has HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and insulation all under one roof. That makes life easy. Whether it's for a leaky faucet, electrical outlet installation, or blown-in insulation, Ragsdale takes care of my home. No wonder they have over 10,000 five-star reviews. Schedule at ragsdaleair.com or give them a call. Ragsdale, the name I know you can trust.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, it is all new this hour. Georgia National Guard troops will soon be helping ICE with immigration action in the state.
The governor's office says for now 75 troops will be mobilized to provide administrative and logistics support at several ICE facilities in the state, but they say service members will not make any arrests as part of this deployment. State Senator John Albers chairs the Public Safety Committee and says the Guard is used in a variety of ways.
We've seen them for hurricane relief, most recently in Hurricane Helene. They have been dispatched to different areas of the world based on different crises.
Governor Kemp says the Guard will still be able to meet their current responsibilities to the state. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
85 degrees in Atlanta. We could fall into the upper 50s in some areas tomorrow morning. How much of a warm-up in the afternoon? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. Happening now, Gwinnett County firefighters putting out hot spots at an auto repair shop in Duluth. Captain Ryan McGibbony says employees quickly evacuated the Stephan International Repair Shop on Buford Highway before they got there.
Because of the size of the fire and the dangers inside with
with the fuels and oils that are inside these businesses, we had to withdraw and fight the fire from the outside once we made sure everybody was out.
No one is hurt. McGibbon says they're still investigating the cause of the fire. The Georgia 400 Holcomb Bridge Interchange is now named in honor of fallen Roswell police officer Jeremy Labonte. Roswell Mayor Kurt Wilson has this message for the family at today's dedication ceremony.
We can't begin to imagine your loss, but we stand with you today and always.
Labonte was killed in February while responding to a suspicious person call. On the stand in Carrollton today, a former state trooper accused in a high-speed crash that killed 2 teenage girls in 2015.
Carroll County jurors heard from a former EMS worker who responded after then State Trooper Anthony Scott's cruiser hit a Nissan Sentra with 4 teens in it. Clay Sims' ambulance took the driver to Grady. Sims testifies the boy threw up on the way, and the scent was a distinctive sweet vodka.
I remembered it smelled like birthday cake vodka.
Scott testified, acknowledging he was going faster than the suggested 45 miles per hour before the accident and without lights or siren.
And you had not, just to be fair, not been dispatched anywhere, had you? No, sir.
The jury returns Tuesday morning for closing arguments. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A vandal hits Marietta's historic Strand Theater, smashing the box office.
When you're turning 90 years old this year in September, sometimes you can get a little bruise now and then.
Andy Gaines, the executive director of the Strand Theater in Marietta, confirms the box office was beaten up. Police are now reviewing video of a man who had been escorted out of the theater earlier and appeared to return overnight.
We have footage of that gentleman doing what he did.
Gaines says the Strand has received an outpouring of support for the theater. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
Reports of an active shooter at the University of Arkansas today may be the latest case of a swatting call targeting a university campus. Police say there are no confirmed reports of shots fired near the school's library. It's not yet known if it was a hoax. Several colleges across the country have reported phony active shooter calls in the past week. Iowa State University reports it was swatted today. A suspected gang member is indicted in connection with 2 shootings at Albany State University during homecoming festivities last October. 19-year-old Demarion Daniels of Noonan was killed in one of the shootings. The suspect, 18-year-old Jeremy Marshall of Albany, faces murder, aggravated assault, and gang-related charges. Governor Kemp is on a trip to South America.
Along with First Lady Marty Kemp, Ag Commissioner Tyler Harper, and other state officials, Kemp heads south on an economic mission. The trip will include stops in Brazil and Argentina to meet with companies that already do business in Georgia, along with what the governor's office calls relationship-building bilateral meetings. The governor will also meet with Georgia National Guard members currently serving in Argentina as part of a federal program. State touts its 30-year business relationship with Brazil, calling it proof of Georgia's partnerships in international markets. Judd Hickenbotham, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Been a rough start to the afternoon in the heart of downtownville. Luckily, we got a little bit better news. Crash 7585 northbound at University Avenue. They had been blocking all lanes to clear this widely scattered crash. Now just the right lane is blocked, as well as the end of the on-ramp from University Avenue to 7585 north. So look out for some brake lights from Langford Parkway. Just found new trouble southbound. It's a stalled RV in the second left lane. 7585 southbound at William Street, exit 249C. That's just adding to the delays back up to the I-85 Georgia 400 merge. And I think we got some better news on 285 over in Smyrna, Kobe Dawkins.
And that's correct. 285 southbound, the outer loop right at Paces Ferry Road, exit 18. Crash has cleared off to the right, but still seeing tough delays stretching back to Georgia 400. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Fair skies and cooling down for tonight. Lows in the upper 50s to low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, breezy at times, high 82. Sunny skies on Wednesday, highs in the low 80s.
86 in Covington, 84 in Scottdale, 83 in Marietta. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Hosted by everyone's favorite performative male, Eric Von Hessler.
Well, with that shirt, man, I'm telling you.
I have worn this shirt several times before.
He forgot to make fun of you for it last.
This is not the first time that I've worn
I
this
think I'm
shirt.
just envious. I want
Yeah,
that shirt.
you want this shirt with the oranges
I could rock
and
that shirt.
The limes.
Better than Eric?
Are you saying that I'm not, using your part of rocking this shirt?
I could say you probably need to unbutton that top button. Just let it loose a little bit.
No, I don't do that. I'm at work. I'm at work, and I'm set. There's a difference between...
It's in between Memorial Day and Labor Day. We're okay.
Let me tell you what happens. What happens is at night, when I'm not at work, I'm in my basement, I will tell you something. This button comes undone because that's relax time, But this is button up, go to work, get the job done time. I want to become one of the... Autumn won't let me, but I want to become one of these guys who buttons up the top button.
Oh.
I think it looks so cool.
Do you think
But
so?
Autumn makes fun of me. I don't know. There's something about it I like. It almost looks like you're wearing a tie when you're not. It's like it has a.
That's weird.
You send off a kind of bow tie vibe, but you don't even have the bow tie.
Yeah, but
You
if
want to
gotta-
give out a bow tie vibe?
What's wrong with the bow
Then
tie
wear a bow
vibe?
tie.
Well, first she's all for rainbows. Now all of a sudden she hates bow ties.
And
People
orange?
are getting confused.
I'm not the biggest fan of
You
bow
know what
ties
would work
either.
on that? A lime green bow tie.
Absolutely. Well, that would feel.
Oh, or maybe the one that goes like spins around.
Oh, spins on the sides.
With the lights,
Yeah.
the lights go by. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's my personality. I think. What did you say about the bow tie? Are you anti bow tie?
I'm not anti. I just
What's wrong with a good bow tie?
after rocking them, I'd much rather wear a skinny tie than a bow
Why?
tie.
Why? The rest of us wear clothes. What is this whole thing about having to rock clothes?
Yeah.
That's
Just
excuse
wear
me, that's
clothes.
how we say
Rock
things.
them.
Oh, that's how we say
We say
things.
things.
What, young people like you who pushing 40? Is that what you're?
Excuse me, I am 36. I'm
That's
still in my mid
pushing
30s.
40.
I am in my mid
You're
30s.
You're on the wrong side
You're on
of
the
mid.
wrong side of mid.
30s.
You're in your late mid 30s.
Mid 30s. Late 30s would be 38. Thank you.
No. Your mid 30s come to an end halfway through 37.
No, okay, all right.
And by the
I'm
way,
still in my mid.
and by the way, if you're 36, that means that you're about halfway through your 37th year. Remember that.
I always forget that because technically you're
not
you
born
start
at
your
1 year
first-
old.
Yes, you
You're
start.
born
your-
at 0.
That makes sense.
So the years behind.
But it's
you.
all about how you feel, and I feel good, and
Is
I
it
feel
all
like
about how
rocking
you feel?
my clothing.
So you feel like this is, by the
If
way.
he doesn't say rocking, then he won't feel young.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Autumn, don't help me.
All right. I think. Listen. You know what? I think it's rad that you say rock.
We should bring Rad back.
That's-
I
Rad
miss
should
Rad.
come
Rad
back.
was great.
Rad's dead.
Yeah. To hell with rad.
I agree.
Let's stomp on rad. Make sure we get rid of it. Hey, George Clark, you were telling me something in the break there. Can this possibly be true? So these tech bros that we were just talking about, South Park, by the way, did a great job. Really kind of, which, good satire will do. Kind of focusing in on an element of the tech bros that we've seen as kind of quaint up to this point, but I love the way that they put it across in South Park. Like, basically, these guys are drug addicts, and they're always hopped up. And they're like, well,
I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole.
Yeah, it's called a mini dose, but if you do a mini dose a couple times a day, I'm sorry, a micro dose. You do a micro dose a couple times a day, and micro dosing is a part of every day, then you're relying upon it to get your brain to where you want your brain to be to do the things. So not only have these people proven themselves to be somewhat bizarre human beings, let's remember they're drug addicts. I love the way that the ketamine thing was basically, they very much made it look like cocaine.
Yeah.
So basically, we've got a bunch of coke addicts who are deciding what the future's going to be. But one of these,
yeah, Peter Thiel,
he's the one. Do you have that audio about when he was asked whether or not human beings were important in the future? He had a little trouble. Had a little trouble explaining that. But now Peter Thiel, who is going to invent your future whether you like it or not. American, shut up. You've got nothing to say about it. The billionaires will decide what happens next. So what is he going to do? This is bizarre.
So next month on the 15th of September, he's going to start holding a 4-part lecture series on the Antichrist.
What?
Yeah. So
as if this guy's not busy enough with it,
Yeah, it's not like
creating the future that will be dystopian for the rest of us. He has time to, take a 4-part lecture. That's time.
I told him not to out me.
First of all, he'll probably just have AI write it. But why is he giving lectures on the Antichrist? Does he have a background in this?
He is a self-proclaimed Christian, and he's blending his Christian faith with transhumanist views. Thiel will discuss how advanced technologies like AI and surveillance could enable apocalyptic scenarios, drawing from past talks and sparking widespread
there's this weird thing where you just have to, because I wouldn't put him in the evangelist population, but he's coming from a different point of view. But there is this, you get this, pick up this thing sometimes from religious people like, yeah, let's keep going. I want to see the end days, and I don't. By the way, I don't. I don't want to see the end days while I want some other generation to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the push in the Middle East and everything. A lot of evangelists are like, yes, prophecy says that this has to happen before that happens. Yeah, my biggest hope is that all of that happens after I'm gone.
I'm sure it'll be an interesting lecture series, but you just don't want the guy that's ushering the panopticon surveillance state to be obsessed with the Antichrist and like needing to talk about it.
And it's coming from that group. I mean, it used to be just like evangelists, and now it's going to come from the tech bro group.
Can he do it as a good old time Southern preacher, though? I would love that.
No, he can't because he'll be sweating and mumbling.
Yeah. Do you have that? Did you find that?
Sure
him
do.
talking
Got it right
about-
here.
This is the guy. So this is and so it's the Christian that sees humans as maybe or maybe not being valuable to the future.
You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
yes?
I don't know. I would.
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit
Should
in
the
this.
human race survive?
Yes.
Okay.
But I also would I also would like us to radically solve these problems.
Right.
And so it's always
Get rid of
I don't
humans.
know. Yeah, transhumanism.
Transhumanism. This is when
What does
you
that mean?
transcend. Well,
Okay.
basically, think of it. I don't know. Is a Borg a trans?
Like
well, it's not a-
Neuralink
Borg's
is
not-
almost kind of transhumanist.
Right.
You're adding
you're part human,
artificial
you're part,
computer stuff to your.
You're part human. You're part computer, basically.
So yeah, the Borg would be.
Yeah. So he cannot see him. And what it is a guy like that with all of his money, and he knows how much smarter he is than everybody else. These damn humans keep getting in the way with their stupid, petty, dumb stuff like love and affection and sympathy and empathy and all of these things that are just, they just look.
Well, Brock blocks us from productivity.
That's right.
We can be more productive.
Look, can you imagine a transhuman society where no one's ever lovesick? By the way, we've run the numbers. When people are lovesick, do you know the country loses over $65 million a year just due to lovesick employees? We can get rid of this.
Oh God, we got to get.
We can get rid of this and be transhuman, which is fine because what they've given us so far is nothing but a transactional society.
Transactional transhumanism.
What Peter Thiel wants to do is just get rid of this sticky human gooey feeling thing.
Limitations and all that.
I want to be able to look at a ledger and know what the future is going to be. And if you're going to get all, lovesick over somebody and I lose your productivity for a few days, but that's not going to last for long because we're going to have transhumans. And anytime you start to feel human and that kind of weighs your productivity down, your computer side will switch on and ameliorate all feelings so that you can continue to be productive for Peter Thiel. And he wants to solve these things. So you shut up and just do what you're told.
Well, you may like it, Eric, because you're big on people's smells. And I think that if everyone's a little bit blander,
when you say big, meaning I don't like, I'm a fan of hygiene.
Yes,
Put it
exactly.
that
You're
way.
not a fan of bad hygiene.
That's
and
right.
I'd say if we have a little transhumanism in us, in each of us, I'd say overall the hygiene would be pretty good.
We could
like
be
a dirty robot.
we could actually be like a self-cleaning oven.
Yeah.
Self-cleaning humans. That's what Peter Thiel wants. Who could be against that? Hey, let's say hello to Alex Williams. Alex says delays on 285 are happening through Sandy Spring.
Hey, good afternoon, Eric and gang. Yeah, they're in recovery mode. 285 west and southbound, the outer loop starting at Georgia 400, passing I-75 due to that crash. It's gone southbound at Paces Ferry Road, exit 18. That's also caused 75 southbound delays out of Marietta. If you're traveling 285 east or southbound the inner loop into Cobb County, you're starting to slow right around Chamblee, Dunwoody Road, exit 30. Brake lights stick with you southbound into Tucker and Clarkston. And we're also seeing some 285 northbound inner loop delays on the west side, leaving the airport on and off the brakes, Camp Creek Parkway up to I-20, the West Freeway. We got some trouble in downtown Atlanta, Kobe Dawkins.
And that's correct. 7585 southbound stalled RV at William Street, exit 249. It blocks the second left lane, adding to delays back to Georgia 400. Northbound rides, tracking some better news at University Ave, exit 244. Crash now off to the right, and Volume remains, though, stretching back to Langford Parkway. And this report is sponsored by your Atlanta Braves. September is Fan Appreciation Month at Truist Park. Get 35% off tickets at braves.com/promos. Atlanta Braves baseball, we are Braves country. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
It pays to have the WSB radio app. Download it today and get ready for the Blitz.
That's awesome.
The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz. 5 chances every weekday to win $1,000. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
Your next chance to win is at 5 p.m.
That's amazing.
From 95.5 WSB.
Download the WSB radio app now.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. I've served homeowners like you for nearly 30 years and have helped over 67,000 satisfied clients. And I know what matters most, a quick sale and maximum profit. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. and close with confidence. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Summer's a time to feel and look your best, but I'm not talking about your abs or your tan. Hey guys, it's Mark Arum here. I'm talking about your hair. Restore that bald spot, reverse your receding hairline, or add volume to thinning during Advanced Hair's once yearly summer savings event. Advanced Hair's simple one-day treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and they guarantee your new hair will grow. There's absolutely no one in hair restoration I trust more than Advanced Hair. Take advantage of your flexible summer calendar and get the most hair for your dollar. Advanced Hair summer sales event on for a limited time, so get the details and schedule your free consultation today. 470-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. With Advanced Hair, your new hair is guaranteed to grow. Check out the incredible before and afters and take advantage of their best offer ever. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Hi, I'm Brian, your friend and jeweler here at Shane Company. Come on in, feel at home, and let's find your dream engagement ring. I'm proud to work for a company that puts customers first and lets them shop the way they want to. See, we believe shopping for an engagement ring should be fun, without any of the pressure. We don't work on commission, so finding your dream ring is truly on your terms. We'll be right by your side as your friend and jeweler to help you find a ring more beautiful than you imagined and stick to your budget too. We have all of the styles and all of the smiles. You can even watch our in-house jewelers working their magic inside your neighborhood store. It's that kind of care and craftsmanship that makes Shane Company's free lifetime warranty the best in the business, saving you thousands over time and giving you peace of mind. No appointment necessary, or check us out at shaneco.com. Because a friend knows when you're ready, you're ready. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Pro athletes and attorneys count on George Stein, the DUI lawyer. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. George Stein has been a personal and professional friend for decades. He literally wrote the book on DUI defense in Georgia. I trust him, and you can too. GeorgeStein.com.
Comcast Business High Five Hotline. What's the state of your excitement?
I signed my business up for the 5-year price lock guarantee, and I can't stop high-fiving people. High five!
Okay, deep breath.
High five.
You're in a good place. You signed your business up for 5 years of gig speed internet and advanced security, all on our ultra-reliable network.
Gig speeds and advanced security? I'm so stoked.
Yep, and you get it at a great rate that's locked in for 5 years.
Woo!
The high five is just your body's way of saying, I'm winning.
So this is natural.
High-fiving everyone you see in a state of business savings enthusiasm? Totally natural.
Sweet! Thank you! Thank you! High five, everybody! High five!
The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee is back, but only for a limited time, so sign your business up today.
High five!
Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 9/21/25 for new customers with qualifying bundle. Current customers may be eligible depending on services and area. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
If you've ever organized your closet only to have it look like a bomb went off in there 1 month later, then it's time to call Artisan Custom Closets. Dave Baker here with a custom spacious closet from Artisan. You'll never have to deal with all that clutter again. ArtisanCustomClosets.com.
Blue Sky has bugged out of the state of Mississippi. What? because in Mississippi,
Just
apparently,
sure they have a big audience there.
well, there are some lefties in there. There's some blueberries amongst the strawberries.
Hanging on the trees there in Jackson.
That's right. Yeah, look, Jackson's. You got colleges and
With Ole Miss and Mississippi State.
Oh, you still got young kids there. I mean, you got something going on as far as. Listen, no place is homogenous. With no place is all. Hey, Georgia is a red state. Atlanta is not. So, there are lefties everywhere. Yeah, I know, Eric. That's why we got to got to do more laws. Got to get them all down to Alligator.
I moved to Woodstock.
Alligator Alley. The Woodstock Woodhouse.
In Alligator.
The Woodstock Woodshed. We're going to take them. All the hippies are going to go to the Woodstock Woodshed.
Didn't they shut it down? The
Woodstock Woodshed?
No, the Alligator Alcatraz thing.
The judge said they have to. Whether or not they will, I don't know. It's America 2025. Keep your eye on it.
Trump will go around it.
Yeah, used to be a judge would that was all there was to it. But I don't know about these days.
We've got the Cornhusker Clinker now.
Yeah, we got the Cornhusker Clinker, because we're not being infantile. I can't say that word. Infantilized. Everything's just got some kind of goofy name to it. Alligator, what is it? Alligator Alcatraz and the Cornhusker Clink. Hey, can we come up with a name that will impress dear President Moore? Well, that Cornhusker Clink was pretty good.
I love alliteration.
Yes. It's like a good radio station giveaway. Which, by the way, we'll have in the 5 o'clock hour.
Oh, that's
right.
right.
Giveaway.
Ooh, look at you, you natural.
Look at me, huh?
Oh, teasing right away.
Only took me 61 years to become corporate and sell out. Blue Sky is leaving Mississippi, or I guess they're just not there. They've blocked Mississippi users. So if you want to bitch about Trump and you're in Mississippi, you're out of luck right now.
You have to do it on X.
Yes. Age verification laws are already, it says here by Reason Magazine, of course. Now, here's the thing. My problem with all of this, I guess you can go state to state as to whether or not it is a problem with children, because I'm assuming this rolls up with the porn laws, right? I would think. Although in the state of Georgia, you don't have to verify your age to be on social media, right?
So this is a social media law that Mississippi passed, where now social media platforms you have to put your age in.
Okay, but then you give some kind of. I'm completely against this. I have to give you my information, all of my information, my name, who I am. Now you can go and find out where I work, blah, blah, blah.
You're going to argue with Governor Tate over there in Mississippi?
Hold on. Before I state my opinions, we're living in a country where a student was arrested for writing an op-ed at a college. So I'm completely against this. Listen, the porn thing, I understand the motivation because it is a problem. People who walk around as adults acting like it isn't a problem, that 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds can access this stuff, are just fooling themselves, or they want to fool themselves. It is a problem with porn. I don't know what the answer is, because age verification laws make you look good as a politician and might get you reelected, but 3 letters, VPN, and you're around it, I think. So that is a tough thing, and I don't know that there's a government-imposed answer for that. But when it comes to what the state is asking me for all my information, where I live, easy after that to find out where I work and everything else, before I go public with my opinions, this is the United States of America. So the answer to that is hell no.
Mississippi argues that they want to prevent minors from exposure to harmful content.
Yeah,
like
I get
bullying,
that.
sexual...
Hold on. That's what I just said.
Yep.
I mean, I get that. I've already rejected that. Don't come in and tell me what I rejected after I rejected it. Alex Williams says 75 southbound is slow in Marietta.
Yeah, seeing some brake lights, 75 South Eric, leaving South Marietta Parkway down to 285. Those right lanes have been bunched up due to that earlier 285 trouble that is cleared, so it should start to improve. 75 northbound on and off the brake pedal from North Marietta Parkway up past Way Green Road in Kennesaw. And the slowest part of 400 this afternoon's in Sandy Springs from 285 up to the North Springs MARTA station. How's I-85 up through Gwinnett County, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, seeing a little bit of brake lights, 85 northbound, beginning at Chamblee Tucker Road, making your way to Beaver Ruin Road. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any H system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's LDCT body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual Imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Save big on fresh Heritage Farm boneless chicken breasts. They're on sale now for only $2.69 a pound with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The most successful Metro Atlanta home builders and contractors all share a special secret. Randall Brothers is the preferred building partner trusted by pros, delivering expert guidance, quality materials, and accurate delivery. Randall Brothers will keep your project on time and on budget while providing the widest selection of materials in the city. Dave Baker here for Randall Brothers. Widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no-hassle deliveries. RandallBrothers.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-200-1966. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-200-1966. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-200-1966 or biglou.com.
Skip the hassle of constantly cleaning and costly repairs and sell your home completely stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Sean Hannity here. Now's a great time to sell your home in Atlanta as home values have continued to rise and your home may be worth more than you even realize. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and close within days. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com and you can start packing.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather, traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio, news sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, Roswell's busiest interchange is now named in honor of a fallen police officer.
The Georgia 400 Holcomb Bridge interchange now bears the name of Roswell police officer Jeremy Labonte, who was killed in February while responding to a suspicious person call. His widow, Alyssa, is moved by the dedication.
This is really just bittersweet because we miss him every day, and obviously we'd rather have him here with us.
Roswell Mayor Kurt Kurt Wilson says this will serve as a lasting tribute to Officer Labonte.
Every person who will drive through this interchange will see his name and be reminded that true courage lives here.
In Roswell, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
85 degrees in Atlanta. We could see lows in the 50s in some spots tomorrow morning. Does the lower humidity stick around for a while? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. Plans are in the works for the Georgia National Guard to mobilize 75 soldiers and airmen to support U.S. immigrations and customs enforcement in the state. The governor's office says Guard personnel will train in mid-September and should be on duty shortly after that at several facilities in Georgia. Service members will not make arrests as part of this deployment. Some Democratic state lawmakers are against the plan, calling it unconstitutional and unsustainable. A new study in DeKalb County will look for ways to bridge the economic gap between North and South DeKalb.
The study by the Decide DeKalb Development Authority is aimed at exploring ways to generate new investment in the county's often overlooked southwestern corridor. Many parts of South DeKalb typically have lower home values and incomes compared to North DeKalb, along with higher crime rates. Life expectancy can vary by as much as 15 years between some zip codes. The study will seek public feedback through the winter, with a report available in the first quarter of next year. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
A teenager is arrested after Duluth police find a stolen handgun during a routine traffic stop on Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. An 18-year-old suspect is in custody. Officers find the gun with an extended magazine inside the car. It had previously been reported stolen out of College Park. With high school football season now back in Georgia, there's a movement to reduce the number of concussions.
Football players are being urged to report concussion-like symptoms right away. Sports medicine specialist Dr. Marie Schaefer says too many players continue to play after suffering a hard hit. She says that's concerning.
If you have a head injury and then you get another hit, your brain could actually swell and you become unconscious, and it could lead to death. So that's why it's very important to report these as soon as you feel the symptoms.
The CDC estimates that 5 to 10% of all athletes will experience a concussion in any given sports season. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
Now, WSB Money Update. Don't be shocked if your health insurance premiums go up next year.
After many years of relative stability, the health insurance market right now is in a period of uncertainty, says Larry Levitt, an executive vice president at the nonprofit KFF, which studies healthcare. Higher costs for prescriptions and more expensive medical treatments are driving up costs for insurers and employers. That could leave patients paying more for doctor visits and medicines.
Sherry Preston reports insurers are predicting the government will end some of the support that now helps people buy coverage. Starbucks cost-cutting moves could impact a facility it has in Georgia.
5 Starbucks plants that roast and packages coffee beans in 5 different states are ending 2 days of weekly production starting in January to meet lower demand at its coffee shops and grocery stores. That includes a plant it has in Augusta, Georgia, as well as facilities in South Carolina, Pennsylvania, Nevada, and Washington State, all starting a 5-day schedule instead of 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And it's unclear if this reduction will lead to job cuts, though. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta-based Delta Airlines is named the best employer in Georgia, according to an annual list from Forbes magazine. Other top-ranked companies in the state include Lockheed Martin, Salesforce, and General Motors. The rankings are based on surveys from over 160,000 employees at companies with at least 500 workers. Delta was also named the best employer in Michigan and Utah. It's now 4:34. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather, and Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Still watching this rough ride into downtown. Bill, I-85 southbound jams in right at Georgia 400. So does the Buford Spring connector from Sidney Marcus. A lot of that being made worse by this stalled RV still in the second left lane, 75-85 southbound at William Street. And it's going to take you about a half hour to go out of Buckhead all the way to I-20. Northbound, you're stacked in, 75-85 northbound from just before University Avenue up past Peachtree Pine Street. Also watching the brake lights on I-20 out towards Lithonia, Kobe Dawkins.
Yeah, 20 eastbound seeing you on and off the brakes, leaving I-285, getting past Panola Road, and westbound rides a little sluggish as you pass Wesley Chapel Road, getting to the perimeter I-285. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Fair skies for tonight as temperatures fall into the upper 50s, low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 82. Wednesday, sunny skies, morning lows in the upper 50s. Daytime Daytime highs in the low 80s.
Right now, 81 in Powder Springs, 89 in Conyers, it's 82 in Johns Creek. More news at 5 o'clock, breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hurt on your bike? Steel Horse Law is the most experienced local law firm to protect your rights.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
You know, I've had listeners, coworkers, friends come up and ask me, hey, Aram, what makes Advanced Hair Restoration different? Well, allow me to share, along with some details on, get this, their once-a-year summer savings event. First off, Advanced Hair stands by the results, and their before and afters are second to none. With Advanced Hair, your own natural hair guaranteed to grow. Secondly, Advanced Hair combines top-rated physicians with modern technology, creating a concierge-quality experience that's hard to find elsewhere. Finally, Advanced Hair's Advanced FUE begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. Quick, simple, and easy. Now, if you have a flexible schedule this summer and you've been waiting for the savings special opportunity, it's here, friends. Advanced Hair Summer Savings Event will get you the most hair for your dollar. It's their best offer ever. For details and to schedule your free consultation, call 770-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Your new hair guaranteed to grow. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
This stuff going on with Chicago is just... If you don't want new stress as an American, just stay in bed and don't get up that day. Because every day is going to bring a new stress that doesn't really have anything to do with you, but just... Now this whole, what is Trump saying? I'm going to send National Guard to Chicago, and Chicago's saying, don't send National Guard here. I think the way that it works is if the people of Chicago want things to change in Chicago, they have a right to vote for the people that they want. You know, if it's a mess and you live in Chicago, then it's a mess. But I mean, you're the one who decides who the mayor is, and the mayor brings on the other people who work for the city. I think that's the way that it's supposed to be. I remember in the when Giuliani was sane. When did he come into power? In the 80s?
92 or
92, right,
maybe.
yeah. I don't remember any federal stuff. New York was in a real bad way. He came in, he got elected, he had people, and they turned it around. They got turned around. Now, a lot of people are upset with the way that he did it. He did get the results, and he got reelected. So that's kind of the way that it works. But I don't want to be putting our soldiers, our reservists, you know, when you're with the National Guard, you are, you know, light on your feet as far as tasks go, right? I mean, you could be helping out after a hurricane somewhere, or you could actually be fighting in a shooting war on the other side of the world. So they're, you know, obviously they have adaptability as part of it. But there's a difference between being a soldier and being a cop. And the training for being a soldier and being a cop, I'm sure there's some overlap, but the things that don't overlap are very important to both sides. And, you know, I don't know what these people in Washington are conjuring up and what MAGA is applauding, but I don't want to put our reservists in the middle of the culture war. And that's what I kind of feel like is happening here. Now, the way that, in my mind, if Chicago says, no, we don't want them, the way that my brain works, that's it. That's the end. The people of Chicago want to continue living in a place that, if it's like Trump says and it's really dangerous, then that's their decision. But people in New York in the 90s went for Giuliani, and he cleaned things up without any federal help. But
and their new mayor in the fall will have an opportunity to do that himself.
Yes, Mr. Mamdani,
whoever it is.
Seems like he's like the clear.
He's
favorite,
way out in front
in the city. It's fine. I can laugh at it, socialist, communist, whatever. I don't live in New York City. That officially makes it not my problem. And the micromanagement going on here is insane. The President of the United States has decided that he has to change the policing of individuals. Now, D.C. is a little bit different because D.C. is a district. It's not a city, and it's the nation's capital, and it's always been a little strange, the way that kind of works. So he does have constitutional ways. He had a constitutional way. He can say, well, I think it's an emergency for 30 days. He can do it. After the 30 days, he has to get Congress involved in order to extend it. So there's a path there. I just don't think any court is going to buy the fact that, crime being high in Chicago is a national emergency. It's the headline that I've seen my entire life.
I watched his news conference earlier today, Trump's news conference in the Oval Office, and I believe in order for the troops to be sent there, Pritzker, the governor of Illinois, would have to allow that.
But that would never happen.
Right. So it
would
seems
never
like there's a lot of
happen.
posturing going on.
That would never happen.
That's at least how I interpreted it earlier.
So, that would never happen. Pritzker is the guy who's going to run against, J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio or whoever's going to be the nominee for the Republican
Trump
Party.
2028.
Or, I got a conspiracy theory in my mind. I guess I'm not the first one to think of it, and I'm not saying I believe this, but just conjuring up conspiracy theories. The idea of getting national troops in a lot of big cities in blue states. If I was a conspiracy theory guy, which I'm not, I might think, maybe he is going to make the move in 28, and so already have the troops in place to quell the uprising that might have. But I don't believe that. I'm just saying, if I was one of these conspiratorial types,
You're going to get message boards going everywhere, Eric.
We're going to have him here.
Huh?
Our governor is going to allow it.
Is he?
Yeah, to help ICE.
Well, to help ICE, but that's not being the cops.
Imagine in Georgia, if we do get a Democrat governor, I could see it happening here too.
If you get a Democrat governor,
Yeah.
I don't understand what you mean. Democrats don't want the National Guard to come in.
No,
That's a Republican MAGA thing.
No, what I'm saying is if it ends up going where the 2026
Oh, you say
election-
Trump would try to force it in.
Yeah, if he finds the success in Chicago and in other cities, and
But
we
he's not
vote a
going
Democrat
because the
governor
idea
here.
he's not DC. This is rhetoric. And then he signed a executive order today for flag burning, which is weird. I don't know. Is it part of the executive order? Because basically what he did was he ordered Pam Bondi, I think, to find a good case to go against flag burning that can go up to the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
That's
challenge that last
decision. And that last decision was a 5-4 decision. So Trump thinks he's got more conservatives up there, and he can get it. When
You burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail. You don't get 10 years, you don't get 1 month. You get 1 year in jail, and it goes on your record.
1 year in jail, and it goes on your record.
Was that his voice there? Is it?
There
I guess
it is.
a little bit here. Here it
You
again.
burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail. You don't get 10 years, you don't get 1 month. You get 1 year in jail, and it goes on your record.
He's a little awake.
Yeah, he was
peppy.
spirited.
He's got
there.
some of those Dr. Joe's energy boost.
Oh, I took him.
No.
I'm going to stick with what I know.
Yeah, that's rough.
Very laid back and relaxed,
He was highlighting the idea that it incites riots. So people that hate the flag being burned to get
Right.
incited about a riot.
Right.
People that support the flag being burned. And that's
Well, it
kinda
was a 5-4 decision.
Seems to be his angle.
It was a 5-4 decision, and that's something that people have been arguing about in this country for a long time. So I guess he thinks we got more conservatives on the court. Maybe we can.
I
Now
think the Supreme Court, when they see a case like this, they're like, oh my God, are you serious? This case? Okay.
Well, it's a big one. I mean, it's a big one. Do you have the right to protest by burning an American flag? I think that's a good one. I mean, I think that's a big enough thing for the Supreme Court. I don't think it's frivolous for the Supreme Court to deal with that. But I also don't want to get into a situation where every time there's a liberal majority, then it changes, and every time there's a conservative majority.
Well, they don't want that either. I imagine they'll keep it.
The way that it is?
Mhm.
I'm not so
Yeah,
sure.
it is freedom of expression to burn the flag.
Well, that's what
It's not something I would
by
do.
a 5-4 decision is freedom of expression, but it's not in the Constitution. It's not in the Bill of Rights, so it has to be decided by the Supreme Court.
Free speech.
Well, I mean, some people think it is, but that you have to argue that in front of the Supreme Court. It's not laid out as speech, although other things and actions.
Thou shalt burn flags.
I mean, other things that aren't exactly speech have fallen under free speech. So I guess that's an angle. What was the other thing? What was his other executive order?
Cashless bail.
Oh, he wants to get rid of cashless bail, which I guess in D.C. They just have been. It's bad governance leads to bad reactions. In D.C. it's been a turnstile for a long time. In a lot of cities, cashless bail has been used as well, you were arrested, you were fingerprinted, bye, and then they never see the person again. On the other hand, we have to make sure that people who are impoverished have, you want the idea of when you see liberty is blind, what that means is I don't see whether you're rich or you're poor or whatever. And we know that that's not true. We know that rich people get away with things, poor people don't. But we're trying to make a more perfect union. So because the cashless bail has been used by one side to just be a turnstile to let people back out on the streets, now you get another idea that says, no, that has to go away forever, and we don't care. We don't care if impoverished people don't get the same kind of representation that rich people get. So, again, these are difficult, nuanced ideas, but they're not presented as such. They're presented as, I'm a good guy, they're bad guys, so follow me. Alex Williams sees brake lights on 85 into Norcross.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. We're seeing those brake lights, 85 and northbound, leaving Chamblee Tucker Road. You're all bunched up, passing 285 Spaghetti Junction, trying to get up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99, 400 northbound. Seeing the delays through Sandy Springs from 285 up toward Northridge Road, and 75 northbound, still on and off that brake pedal through Marietta up into Kennesaw from South Marietta Parkway now up to Chastain Road. Some better news in downtown Atlanta, Kobe Dawkins.
Yeah, 7585 southbound right at William Street, exit 249. Stalled RV moved off to the right, but still seeing tough delays stretching back to Georgia 400. Northbound rides, you're slow as well. 7585 north, starting at Langford Parkway, getting past Peachtree Pine Street. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Eric Erickson.
Informative and topical when you want
Now,
it.
I know senators, they refer to the House as their enemy.
And a break when you need
And
it.
we need to put our big boy pants on.
Eric Erickson.
Elon Musk is a veritable Miley Cyrus.
Tomorrow at noon.
It happens at the state level. My gosh, it happens at the state level.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
When it comes to buying a vehicle, the name to remember is Jim Ellis Automotive. Hi, I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of the Jim Ellis Automotive Group. As Georgia's largest family-owned dealer group, we offer car shoppers unmatched advantages, starting with access to more than 5,500 new certified pre-owned and pre-owned vehicles. With 21 convenient locations across Metro Atlanta and 17 top automotive brands, we have the selection you want and competitive pricing to fit your budget. But more importantly, we've made the buying process quick, easy, and convenient with the Jim Ellis Expressway. Visit one of our state-of-the-art showrooms for a top-tier customer service experience or shop from the comfort of home. Browse our entire inventory of more than 5,500 cars, trucks, and SUVs, calculate your payment, apply for financing, and even start your trade-in process online. It's car buying on your terms. And don't forget, Jim Ellis buys cars too. It's a safe and easy way to get maximum value for your car. To get started, visit JimEllis.com. Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same towers as the big guys, the exact same towers. We then create rate plans designed for your usage. The fact is, we can offer you an unlimited plan with the same network quality for less because we understand how you use wireless services. Our plans start at just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
in this split society, 50-50 society that we have. Of course, the media always tries to run every story through it. And I think right now the anti-MAGAs are they're trying to conjure up this idea that was it American Eagle with Sydney Sweeney?
Yes.
That the reaction to that is very much as strong as the Bud Light reaction to what was
Dylan Mulvaney, right?
Mulvaney, right? And I just don't see that that's real, but it's being reported from each side. This is the latest one. Sydney Sweeney lands 2 box office flops in 2 weeks, and her 2025 could get worse. All of this idea being since the American Eagle thing, and which I would just like to point out that Sydney Sweeney was in Madam Web.
Yeah,
and that was long before American Eagle. Don't most movies flop these days?
Weren't they independent films, both of these?
Yeah, I think that they were. I know one of them was. I don't know about the other. One of them was kind of like a horror movie, like an A24 thing, I think. I'm not saying it was A24, but like that type of thing. But this is what you call, what is that, bias?
Confirmation
bias, right. Once you think something is happening, you just go and look for the details. When in fact, I think most movies flop now. Sydney Sweeney has been in plenty of flops before the American Eagle thing. And then she's had, like most actors and actresses now, a few hit, most miss, especially when it comes to theaters. So I know that like the left is like, oh, we've got our Bud Light. But I don't really think so. I think it's kind of fizzly. By the way, has she like backed off of anything, or she's just lying low? On
No,
the
she's
whole
been
thing?
she's been laying low.
Yeah.
I've been laying low.
Have you been laying low?
I've been laying low in gins.
In gins? Are you wearing your gins?
I put my gins on one leg at a time, and I'm laying around in them now.
Very nice.
On Instagram.
Yes.
There was a picture of my family, and they were wearing MAGA hats.
Oh, no.
Wait, was that real?
People, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. People were commenting, and you know what I said to them?
What'd you say?
I said, guys, it was my mom's birthday.
Uh-huh.
That's all.
That's not exactly not that you need to explain. But
No,
it seemed
but
like you were about to set up an explanation of some kind.
No, it was just like, guys, it was my mom's birthday.
So you basically your message: back off. It's her birthday.
Come on, you
know. And
she's just wearing her gins and her hats. But guys, come on.
Do we know if Sydney Sweeney is actually MAGA, and does the American Eagle commercial make her
I don't have
MAGA?
any ideas or thoughts about
She's
anything.
registered Republican.
You don't have any ideas or thoughts about it?
No, but like I'm a registered Republican
Uh-huh.
because the folder came to my house, my mom's house, and they signed after me.
Uh-huh.
Which very well could be the truth.
But I mean,
The
some
gens
people
are passed down from folders to farms.
So you're saying is you have Republican gens?
I've got Republican gens.
All right, and I think it's hilarious that the people who believe that. What are you? Is that a political
I was
statement?
filling out forms. Mhm.
Oh.
When I'm at the dentist and I
Yes.
have to update my address.
Yes.
This is what I sound like.
See, I think I'm starting to understand why she's so popular with the American people.
Gens.
It's her gens. It's
100%.
quite obvious.
You sure you don't want general anesthesia?
I'll take Admiral anesthesia.
Why do you have so much propofol in
Well,
your basement?
A lot of times, these people they can't handle getting the drill, so I offer
I
it.
get so sleepy at the dentist. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah, nice gens.
This movie that she was in, Eden, that came out this weekend.
Yeah.
It had a $35 million budget, and
Eden?
and it's
just eat it.
Ron Howard is the director of this one,
Yeah.
and it only made $1 million. So that is a pretty big
All
deal.
right, but it's not because it's just because movies like that don't play anymore.
Yeah, because nobody goes to a movie anyway.
Yeah, they'll go
Unless
from
they're
Minecraft.
full of AI.
Yeah, Minecraft. These huge movies.
Kids.
I mean, F1 is the lowest level kind of like thing that you're going to get a hit with. These $35 million movies, which used to be in the 80s and 90s, some, like Back to the, that was like a Back to the Future kind of budget, And so now it'd be even less than that. They just don't play at movie theaters. I doubt very much that people said, oh, Sydney Sweeney's in it. I'm not going to go see it. Ron Howard, I didn't see Hillbilly Elegy. I haven't seen a lot of his stuff. I didn't see the Whale movie. But after A Beautiful Mind, he started making some really crappy movies. I mean, his movies have not been great as of late. I don't know about this one, but that might have something to do with it. Alex Williams says there's big rig trouble on 75 and Cobb.
And not often we can say this, Eric. Our traffic troopers called us about it, and this big rig was able to get himself from the right lane to the right shoulder, 75 northbound, before North Marietta Parkway exit 265, so he was able to get himself from stall to the right lane to the right shoulder, which is good news there. 575 northbound, we're still seeing some brake lights on and off that brake pedal up into Woodstock, leaving Barrett Parkway exit 1 up to Highway 92 exit 7. The hits keep on coming downtown, Kobe Dawkins.
And tracking new trouble, 7585 southbound just past I-20 exit 247. Crash blocks one right lane, adding to the delays past the downtown merge. Northbound, you're still slow, starting at Langford Parkway, getting past Peachtree, Pine Street, and Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
School's back in session, but that doesn't mean the summer heat is taking a break anytime soon. And to beat the heat, Coolray has options to help your home comfort score an A+. Dave Baker here for Coolray Heating and Cooling, Plumbing and Electrical. Right now, Coolray's offering up to $2,250 back in rebates and free installation with the purchase of a complete Carrier system. Proper insulation is a perfect summer sidekick for your HVAC, keeping cool air in and hot air out, and it's free. Bonus points. So, now that your HVAC is passing all the tests, let's look at your plumbing. Mr. Plumber, a Coolray company, is currently offering $100 off any plumbing service. From aging water heaters, I just got a new one of those, to clogged drains, Mr. Plumber has you covered. Say hello to cool comfort and smooth flowing plumbing all season long. Simply visit Coolray.com to schedule your appointment today. It's that easy. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son Mike. In addition to the comp case, there is a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Whether you're driving your European car for sport or luxury, you need to get to know Wolf Pen Auto Repair in Roswell. This is Scott Slade. Even if your Porsche, BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz just needs an oil change, you'll get factory-trained, certified technicians who love European cars as much as you love yours without sky-high dealer pricing. Wolf Pen customers constantly come away saying, "This is how it should be." To get to know you better, for a limited time, mention you heard about Wolf Pen on the radio and get a free second opinion on repairs. Just search Wolf Pen to get started.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
La Galleria.
And of course, American touches, like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free.
MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
It's Ashley Frasco. When installing sod, freshness is key. That's why I trust NG Turf. With multiple farms in the Atlanta area, they deliver the freshest, highest quality sod, including Zeon Zoysia and Tiff Tough Bermuda. Shop these and more at ngturf.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. news, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. Members of the Georgia National Guard will support ICE with immigration operations starting next month.
75 troops will be mobilized to assist at several ICE facilities in the state. According to the governor's office, they will not be making arrests, but will instead focus on administrative and logistics duties. Senator John Albers chairs the State Senate Public Safety Committee and says,
depending on the issue and the challenge, that's why we have the Guard, in order to be able to quickly assemble and go to an area of need to provide, whether it be some safety, some relief.
Even with this deployment, Governor Kemp says the Guard will still be able to meet their current responsibilities to the state. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
85 degrees in Atlanta. How cool does it get tomorrow morning, and when's the next rain chance? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Closing arguments will be tomorrow morning in the Carroll County vehicular homicide trial of a former state trooper accused in the deaths of 2 teen girls from a 2015 crash.
On the stand, former Georgia trooper Anthony Scott quietly acknowledges he was familiar with the speed limits on Highway 27. The prosecutor verified Scott was not headed to a call nor running lights and siren when he crested a hill at twice the suggested 45-mile-per-hour limit. A former EMS worker testified the teen driver's upchuck smelled like birthday cake vodka, and a crash reconstructionist told jurors the grass on that section of highway was 2.5 to 3 feet tall, which could have limited visibility. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
This is all new at 5 o'clock. A Decatur man will spend the rest of his life in prison after pleading guilty to raping 2 women while they were asleep in their homes.
The cases stem from 2019 and 2020 in Lithonia and Stone Mountain. In both crimes, the women awoke to being touched by a masked man. In the first case, Nathan Mullins demanded money at gunpoint from the 29-year-old victim, and when she didn't have any, he raped her twice. She reported that rape, but the case went cold. Then the following year, a 34-year-old woman asleep in her Stone Mountain home was also raped in the same manner. Mullins was captured after being spotted on ATM surveillance using the victim's card. He's been sentenced to 9 concurrent life sentences. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
The Georgia 400 Holcomb Bridge Road interchange is now named in honor of fallen Roswell police officer Jeremy Labonte. His widow, Alyssa, says she is feeling many emotions today.
This is really just bittersweet because we miss him every day, and obviously we'd rather have him here with us.
Officer Labonte was killed in February while responding to a suspicious person call. A business catches fire this afternoon in Duluth.
We arrived and found heavy smoke and fire at this car repair shop.
Gwinnett County Fire Captain Ryan McGibbon, he says because of the size of the fire and the dangers inside with fuels and oils, they had to fight the fire from the outside. No word on the cause of the fire at the Stephan International Car Service. No injuries are reported. Marietta police are searching for the vandal who hit the 90-year-old Strand Theater over the weekend. Andy Gaines with the Strand says they do have a lot of video evidence.
We did turn over all of the evidence that we had to police and have let them do their jobs while we do ours.
He says it happened in the middle of the night when no one was there. The theater's box office was damaged and the Strand remains open. Governor Kemp is on an economic mission in South America. Joining him on the trip is Georgia Agriculture Commissioner Tyler Harper and other state officials. They'll stop in Brazil and Argentina to meet with companies already doing business in Georgia, along with what the governor's office calls relationship-building bilateral meetings. The Coast Guard brings in a record-breaking haul at Port Everglades, Florida.
We are witness to the largest drug offload in Coast Guard history.
Rear Admiral Adam Chemois says the more than 76,000 pounds of cocaine and marijuana are worth more than $470 million. More than 60,000 pounds of cocaine is enough to potentially kill 23 million people. Prosecutors say Venezuelan crime gangs are responsible. It is now 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Watching some brake lights to the southern suburbs, 675 southbound. You're on the brakes leaving 285. A lot of that's traffic just trying to ramp off onto Anvil Block Road. 75 southbound, a little sluggish through Clayton County in the Forest Park region, leaving 285 down to Forest Parkway. I-20 into Cobb County is all bunched up through the work zone from that east side perimeter. 285 exit 67 out to Panola Road, exit number 71. How's I-20 over on the west side, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, 20 westbound, seeing slight tap of the brakes passing Thornton Road, getting past Lee Road. 20 east, just a little slow, stretching from Fulton Industrial Road, getting to I-285. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Fair skies for the ride home this evening. Sunset around 8:15. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 70s at that time, continuing to cool down overnight into the upper 50s to low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with low humidity. Tomorrow's high is 82. Sunny skies on Wednesday, morning low 60, afternoon high 83. Partly cloudy on Thursday with an isolated chance of a rain shower, highs in the mid 80s. Scattered rain showers moving through on Friday with highs in the upper 70s to low 80s.
Right now, lots of sunshine around Metro Atlanta. 84 in Smyrna, and in Decula, it's 86 in Stockbridge. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now with this hour's keyword for the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
It's back.
It's back. This hour's keyword is invest. 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 Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBradio.com/cash for your chance to win. Again, that keyword is invest. INVEST. Asterisk. Use in a sentence if you're feeling happy.
How are you feeling?
Fair to middling.
I feel as if I would invest in this show. I feel if this show was a stock, I would invest in it because I am in a happy mood. Now, this show had better not let me down. All right. All right. Jared Yamamoto has had an idea for a week or so. And I'm going to kind of peruse this idea this way. I don't know that I want to go story by story, but I think the point is made if we just lay out the stories in a row.
That's fine.
And this is something that I decided to call I'm a this, I'm a that. And this is Jared Yamamoto realized that so many of these stories that are out there now is somebody proclaiming themselves as to being something, and then they're going to explain it to you.
Exactly.
Which is idiotic. You know, if you say, I'm a vet, I mean, I should say veterinarian. That's what I mean. I'm a veterinarian.
But the headline would say, I'm a vet.
Yeah, I'm a veterinarian, and this is why you should always whisper to dogs or something like that.
Yes.
And just the concept here is really a weird thing that's happening in our society, which is that we believe that if you're in one occupation, well, everybody in that occupation agrees. It's just the rest of us aren't in that occupation, so we don't know. No, the world is just like the world is for you everywhere. So there's a bunch of biologists, and on many things they disagree. On many things they do agree, but on many things they disagree. There are people who look at what's the best way to keep up your dental health. And out of all those people, they often agree, but quite often they disagree. So the idea that I'm a this, meaning I'm an expert because I do this, so all you need to do is talk to me if you're wondering about this, and I'll tell you everything you need to know, and forgets that, oh, I could bump into somebody else who does that for a living, and they would completely disagree with that guy. So, but this is the world we live in, where everything's in a category or a bin, and everything in that bin is exactly the same. So I'm a this, I'm a that. Well, I'm just going to run through some of these headlines. The first one is, I'm a self-made millionaire. Here's why I still shop at thrift stores. First of all, is it difficult to understand why you would? This is what we've known for a long time. It has nothing to do with this or that. People become millionaires and billionaires because they're good with money quite often. And
or they get money from the government.
Well, there's that as well. There's that as well. I'm not saying it's the only thing. But usually we have a new kind of class of billionaire and millionaire that likes to show off. And that's always been there, but I think more of the millionaires and billionaires like to show off now. When I was coming up, you quite often heard the stories like, you know, oh, that guy, he's got that ragged suit and he drives that 15-year-old car. Like, he was the millionaire. I never lived near billionaires, but he was the millionaire, you know. So it was kind of a known thing. It was like a known stereotype. The millionaire that's driving the little car that cost $14,000 or something like that.
Ford Escort.
I had always. I remember being told this by somebody who said that the difference between the rich and the poor, and I've mentioned this before, is that the rich recognize that money has the same value no matter the situation, whereas quite often those who aren't super rich don't get that. And the example that was given to me was if just take someone who's not ultra wealthy. If they want to buy a comb at a store, like a convenience store, and there's two combs in front of them, and it's a comb is a comb, but one's $1 and one's $1.25. Quite sensibly, most people, no matter where their status is, will take the dollar comb. Why pay the extra 25 cents? The difference being between the wealthy and the non-wealthy is that when that same person who took the dollar comb over the $1.25 comb, when they're put in a situation where they're going to buy a large screen television, if two of them are together and we're getting into the $800 to $1,200 area, if one of them is an extra 25 cents more, it doesn't even register. To the ultra wealthy knows that the 25 cents on the back of the $1,200 purchase is worth exactly the same value as the 25 cents that you wouldn't spend extra on a comb when there's one available for $1. So it's always been out there that, and we live in times of crony capitalism. So, a lot of people have got many ill-gotten gains, but usually the people who are wealthy just understand that a penny is a penny is a penny is a penny, and the context doesn't matter. You save what you can. So I don't need an I'm a this, I'm a that for that. I could have gleaned that.
She does say, by the way, in this thrift store example, she does say that she feels like it's environmentally friendly as well.
Oh, shut up. It's environmentally friendly. Those products a lot of times the products you're buying at a thrift store aren't even available to be bought somewhere else.
Right.
So you wouldn't be buying two, or you wouldn't really have the ability. I don't know. What's a trend from 5 years ago? I can't even remember.
Pokemon Go.
Right. Do you really like the Pokemon Go t-shirt that's at the charity thrift store? Probably not available at Target anymore. It's not like you would have bought a new one instead. I imagine that's why they're saying it's good for the...
Might be a TJ Maxx.
It's good for the environment because you're not contributing to the fast fashion industry that is getting rid of clothing willy-nilly, right? Like you can just throw away clothes and then they don't last. And so if you buy something that's older, maybe it's made better, or maybe you're at least keeping it from the trash a little sooner.
Yeah, I don't know. I think all of these things, I may agree. I think people should live lives and think about things around them and everything. But I was a friend of an old hippie when I was younger, and literally was caught on the thruway, couldn't get to Woodstock, but was trying to get there. Lived on a communal farm thing. A real hippie. And she told me that in the early 70s, she decided that she was going to recycle. This is long before there was any laws or bins made available by your local government.
No blue bins?
No blue bins. This was her own decision to recycle everything, and she did it for like 6 or 7 or 8 months. But even as an old hippie, well, she was a young hippie at the time, she at one point she said she just thought of the entire planet and everybody doing all these things and this one person recycling. She's like, why am I doing all of this? It's going to have absolutely no effect whatsoever. And so I don't know that buying this shirt is actually going to help the environment. I think it's more about letting others know I care. And also super wealthy people some of them like to be relevant, relatable.
This millionaire mentions that. It's like, I feel like shopping secondhand gives me purpose. And I'm like, okay.
Purpose? Well, that's because you don't have to worry about how you're going to pay your phone bill. That's why. Yeah. You've got a lot of idle time on your hands.
I saw a sack of Cowboys and Indians at the thrift shop yesterday, and I almost bought them. But then I don't know if it would
Are they
be
allowed?
Good.
Yeah, could your kid even take them to school? Or
no, he couldn't take them to school. It was the ones where they're savages with the hatchets.
Yes, they're like the ones we had as little kids.
Yes.
By the way, I hated those.
I played with them all the time.
I didn't understand what you're supposed to do. Like I never got into G.I. Joe. And what am I supposed to do with this thing? Dumpty-dumpty-dump.
Did you have the green army men, too?
Yeah, but what do? You set them all up.
You set them all up, and then you knock them over. And
all right, that's fun for 2 seconds.
put a firecracker in them.
Well,
now you're starting to getting to where, at 11 and 12, you start getting ideas.
Well, you could start work with the army men. I used to create scenarios where it's like, look, these 5 are way stronger than these, hundreds over here. They're going to find a way to beat them.
I like the flamethrower guy.
I just like,
And then they kiss.
That's Autumn's dolls.
We're stronger than you. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Oh, yeah? How do you want me to prove it?
The Sarge isn't
looking. Why don't you come over here?
She went through puberty at a very young age.
She made Barbie kiss Elf.
Yeah, it was like a weird, that can't even happen in the real world. Alex Williams is checking the ride around 285.
Slow on the north side perimeter. Eric, 285 westbound, the outer loop here on the brakes from Georgia 400 for the ride through Sandy Springs. Bunches up again as you get to I-75 in the Truist Park region, with the moderate volume continuing southbound, 285 south through Smyrna Bindings to I-20, the West Freeway. Over on the east side, 285 eastbound, you're seeing those delays through Dorville. The right lanes are definitely slow trying to ramp onto I-85, but the brake lights continue southbound through Tucker down into Clarkston. It improves, though, once you get past Memorial Drive, exit number 41. Also some improvement with the crash we've been watching downtown, Kobe Dawkins.
That's correct. 7585 southbound just past I-20 exit 247. Crash now off to the right, but still seeing heavy volume stretching past the downtown merge. Northbound rides are slow as well, starting before University Ave, getting past Peachtree, Pine Street. And this report is sponsored by the Peach Pass. Life doesn't slow down, and neither can you. With Peach Pass, save time, cruise by traffic, and use your Peach Pass in 20 states, including Georgia. Visit peachpass.com and keep moving. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
In Atlanta, there is always something happening.
Tanker truck crashed into the median.
The Triple Team Traffic Center has you covered.
No traffic getting through in either direction.
Helping you on your commute.
Avoid the area at all costs. Take Highway 155 or Highway 4223.
Brought to you by the Cool Ray Lifetime Parts and Labor Warranty.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
When you own a business, it feels like everything's on you. Orders, deliveries, employees, on you. That's why Comcast Business is giving you a year of mobile on us with your internet service.
Really?
Yep. We'll cover your first line of mobile for 1 year. So calling customers, getting directions, texting Janine and shipping, on us. The broken coffee maker? That one's still on you, which means you'll save hundreds for your business and get the fastest mobile service with 5G cellular and Wi-Fi hotspots on us. But hurry, this deal won't last long. Get a mobile plan and free up the budget to maybe, I don't know, fix that coffee maker? Get mobile on us for 1 year, you guessed it, on us. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 10/9/25. Restrictions apply. New mobile customers only with internet standard service or above. Limited to value of one unlimited intro line apply via 12 monthly internet bill credits. One discount per account. Fastest mobile based on mobile Wi-Fi and cellular data in service areas. Ookla Speed Test Intelligence 2H24.
The Lloyd Advisory Group has a question for you. Is your retirement inflation proof? Here's what we mean. In retirement, chances are you're on a fixed income with unpredictable expenses. So how do you not run out of money when the cost of just about everything continues to go up? You inflation-proof it. Financial advisor Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group can show you ways to help fight inflation so it doesn't outpace your income. Call us today at 770-766-5611. Inflation can take a huge chunk out of your retirement savings, but it doesn't have to. With some simple planning, inflation can go from being a major disruption to a minor annoyance. Call Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group now to start inflation-proofing your retirement today. 770-766-5611. That's 770-766-5611. Insurance products and services are offered through the Lloyd Advisory Group. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
As we dive into summer, it's good to know that Georgia Power has a variety of resources to help you save money and find assistance for your energy bills. This is Scott Slade. The Georgia Power My Power Usage Alerts can send you email updates on how much energy you're using. Just go to georgiapower.com/usage and log into your account. For income qualified customers, there are discounts available when you meet certain criteria. There's even a community assistance and resource locator that can help. Find out more at georgiapower.com/assistance.
Hi, this is Megan, your friend and jeweler from Shane Company. Did you know not all warranties are created equal? At Shane Company, our free lifetime warranty is all-inclusive and even protects the diamond in your engagement ring. We can offer such an incredible warranty because our rings are crafted to last a lifetime. As your friend and jeweler, our gift to you is peace of mind. At Shane Company, we also cover unlimited repairs, resizings, and cleanings for free for life, saving you thousands over time. Because a friend always has your back. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Fall's almost here. That means football, tailgates, friends stopping by after school events. So make sure your home is guest ready. I'm Chris Chandler, and Wise Guys Pro Wash had my house, deck, driveway, even my roof looking brand new in just one day. Their soft wash protects your home from any chipping or peeling while making it shine. Their certified technicians will have your home looking its best for everybody coming by. So mention me, Chris Chandler, for $70 off at wiseguysprowash.com. Book now before the schedule fills up.
Once again, this hour's keyword for the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz is invest, I-N-V-E-S-T. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBradio.com/cash for your chance to win. Here we are right in the middle of our new segment, I'm a this, I'm a that. If you're just tuning in, you've missed I'm a self-made millionaire. Here's why I still shop at thrift stores. And you've missed... which one? Oh no. Is that the only one we did?
The only one we done?
Oh my goodness. I thought we had gone. Boy, I have 4 or 5 more of these. This could take us till 7 o'clock. I'm the next entry in I'm a this, I'm a that is I'm a linguist.
Hey.
Hey, you're a grammarologist.
I'm a linguist.
I'm a linguist, and this is what I think of Cambridge Dictionary's joyful new Gen Z words. Well, given the fact that joyful is in the
headline.
Yeah, and the way that it's in the headline, the way that it stands out.
I don't think she's going to be negative.
I don't think she's going to be negative either. I think she's going to be. She thinks it's playful, so I don't really have to click on that. And I've made my opinion known about this before. They're getting goofy for no good reason, and they're getting trendy. If a word sticks around for 5 years, 10 years, but it came organically out of teens talking to each other or some new technology that people are, whatever, it's fine. But don't put it in the OED because kids have been saying it for a year.
Skibbity.
Yeah, skibbity's in there. This is just a way to get headlines and maybe listen, no one saying skibbity or their parents is ever going to buy a dictionary. So just give up. I guess they just want you to come to their online site when you don't, right? Nobody buys a dictionary anymore, but they just look things up. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
So they just want them to come to their site, I guess, Merriam-Webster. Hey, you're not going to find Merriam. You're not going to find skibbity. You're not going to find skibbity in one of those old dusty.
This is Cambridge. I'm not sure if Merriam has accepted skibbity.
Well, whichever one. Skibbity hasn't been around long enough. Look, if in 5 years people are still saying skibbity, well, then guess what? It's taken hold. Words. You can I can say doubly ha, and that means something.
Doubly ha, bro.
And I can get everybody saying doubly ha for a while. But if, it's not a word that should go into a dictionary. You have slang dictionaries all the time. Do
they take words out? Because maybe they could just add some and then take them out later.
Yeah, but I don't want them taking out words.
They're getting rid of
they
hello.
Could take out...
I don't think they're getting rid of hello.
Hello used to not be a word.
Everything used to not be a word. That's my point. It's just
people had arguments about what to say when you answered the phone.
Hey, there was no such thing as blue for a number of years, apparently.
Ahoy, hoy.
So, hey. I was lobbying for answering the phone with whoa.
And then what the person on the other say, hey.
Hey. And then you're off to a conversation.
Whoa. Ah.
My point being,
what do you want?
If people are still saying skibbity in 5 years or 10 years, then it's a word. But plenty of words show up and then go away. And I think this is just a play. It's like everything else. Everybody's just trying to get into your skull. Everybody's just trying to every brand is just trying to beat their way into your skull.
Well, I feel like with this story, when it came out with Cambridge's new words, I feel like other dictionaries are like, well, we'll wait till the end of the year when we put out the list. Because that's what they do.
Yeah,
every year, around December, like, now's the time for the list.
I think there should be pending words. Okay, so skibbity,
like
skibbity.
If it lasts, then
if
it gets solidified.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this has made our pending 2025. Because what else got in there? Delulu for one of these. Like, okay, my feeling is people aren't going to be saying Delulu in 10 years, but maybe they will be. It makes the pending list, and then it's like a Hall of Fame. It's got to make it for 5 years. After you make the pending list, 5 years later, there still has to be signs that people are actually using this word.
When did boss die as a word? Remember the?
Yeah, it was, hey, man, that's boss.
That's boss.
Yeah.
That didn't last.
That didn't last.
Groovy.
It probably is. If you look up boss, it's probably because that was a changing of a word. That was an adding to a word. So I'd imagine one of the definitions of boss is still that old-fashioned thing. And by the way, that's why I don't want to take words out of the dictionary. You might be reading something from the 1800s or 1700s and wonder what that word is. So there's no dictionaries just get bigger and bigger. That's the way it works.
With Delulu, your example there, I could see if Marjorie Taylor Greene won the presidency in 2028, I could see her using Delulu. I could see her using that.
Are y'all being Delulu? Y'all need to ratify this bill.
By the way, I want her to run just to see the campaign.
I that'd be wild.
I think,
Vote for me, or else.
Here's another one in the I'm a this, I'm a that. This seems quite sort of, specific. I don't know if the Trump family would like this one. But it says, I'm Barron Trump's personal stylist. He is a fascinating young man behind closed doors. Well, what are you telling me? Nobody knows this person. By the way, when I was 18, this is one of the very few things that you would say that there's a difference between Eric Von Haessler and Barron Trump. Very few things. We're very much alike. But one thing I would say is very different is that when I was 18 years old, could you believe this? I did not have a personal stylist. Alex Williams says it's slow on 85 through Sewanee.
That's right, Eric. Watching the brake lights, 85 and northbound, starting just north of Sugarloaf Parkway, exit 108. You're going to be on that brake pedal till you pass Highway 317 up there to the 985 split. And tracking a few brake lights out of Alpharetta toward Cumming, 400 northbound. You're seeing some delays starting just north of Windward Parkway, exit 11. And it's going to stay slow till you get up to Highway 20. A lot of that traffic trying to ramp off there onto Highway 20 in Forsyth County. How are things looking on 75 through Cobb and Cherokee counties, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, 75 north is a little slow, beginning at Delk Road, getting into Acworth to Highway 92. 575 north, slight tap of the brakes getting into Woodstock. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Two houses, same neighborhood, nearly identical. But one had an orchard sign and it sold for way more. So what happened? Well, the first homeowner used a traditional agent, and after weeks of sitting on the market, price drops, and mounting frustration, they settled for less than they'd hoped for. The second homeowner chose Orchard. Their local Orchard agent didn't just list the home, they knew how to market it properly. They knew which upgrades would attract serious buyers, brought in pros to handle the prep, and positioned the home to sell for top dollar. And thanks to Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program, that homeowner moved into their new place before the old one even hit the market. No showings, no disruptions, no living in limbo. That's the difference. Never settle for less. Get more with Orchard. Start with a free home valuation at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
Are you 40 years old in great health and want life insurance coverage with no exam and instant coverage options? Big Lou can do that. Are you 50 to 60 with health issues and still want life insurance coverage with no exam needed? Big Lou can do that. Are you on meds for anxiety, sleep apnea, diabetes, or other health glitches and just want the best rate possible without a lot of hassles? Big Lou can do that. To find the most affordable term life coverage options for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. Big Lou does term life insurance better than anyone else on the radio, and he may be able to get you $1 million to $4 million of term life coverage with no exam. For the best term life insurance deals in America, call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. 800-200-1966. Remember, Big Lou is like you. Once a week, he can do that too. Call 800-200-1966 or visit biglou.com.
Hey. What's up, girl? The AC's done, and the company we were talking to quoted us $10,000 for a new system. What? And I'm totally overwhelmed.
Look, Reliable replaced my system last year, just $69.99 a month.
Seriously?
Yep, and it's full service. They cover all future repairs, maintenance, even the filters.
That sounds amazing.
Reliable Heating and Air makes replacing your AC stress-free. Any size AC, just $69.99 a month, 0 down with an unbeatable lifetime warranty. Go to reliableair.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. It is all new this half hour, a call for police accountability in the city of Atlanta.
An off-duty Atlanta policeman accused of fatally shooting a man outside a bar. Another booked for a bar fight. Another recently charged with rape. Devin Barrington Ward with the National Police Accountability Project contends this is a culture problem.
These are not bad apples. This is an indication that the barrel is rotten.
Deputy Chief Jason Smith tells lawmakers APD follows clear guidelines.
The specific case that you talked about, Muhammad, the second we found out about those allegations, he was removed from the street. We did the investigation. We ended up charging him.
The police chief has said no one is above the law, including members of APD. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
84 degrees in Atlanta. Do we fall into the 50s tomorrow morning? And what about rain chances this week? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Happening now, a manhunt for a suspect wanted in a domestic dispute that left one person seriously injured in Forsyth County. The sheriff's office says it may delay some students from leaving schools in the area of Windermere Parkway and Old Atlanta Road, including South Forsyth High School. Students at campuses in the area are being held at school while deputies search for the suspect. A ceremony in Roswell today to honor a fallen police officer.
The Georgia 400 Holcomb Bridge interchange is now the Officer Jeremy Labonte Memorial Interchange. Officials say it will stand as a lasting tribute to the late officer. His widow Alyssa says she's overwhelmed by the community support.
It makes me so happy just to know that people will think about him, and it'll make them think of who he was and the kind of man and the sacrifice that he gave for the city, and that he'll just continue to be remembered for years to come.
Labonte was killed in February while responding to a suspicious person call. In Roswell, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
75 Georgia National Guard troops will soon be mobilized to assist ICE with operations in the state. The governor's office says service members will not make arrests as part of this deployment. State Senator John Albers, who chairs the Public Safety Committee, says the Guard is used in a variety of situations.
And it's wholly appropriate for them to continue in that in order to maintain the laws of the land.
Even with this deployment, Governor Kemp says the Guard will still be able to meet their current responsibilities to the state. Closing arguments are tomorrow at the Carroll County retrial of former Georgia trooper Anthony James Scott. He's accused in the deaths of 2 teenagers in a high-speed crash in 2015. On the stand today, Scott acknowledges he was familiar with the speed limits on Highway 27. He was going twice the suggested speed of 45 miles per hour. The Carroll County prosecutor verifies Scott was not on his way to a call nor running his lights or sirens when he crashed with a car full of teenagers. A new study looks to find out what South DeKalb needs to thrive.
The Decide DeKalb Development Authority is launching an economic development study to bridge the investment gap between North and South DeKalb. Figures show a deep divide in everything from average incomes to home values to life expectancy. Northern DeKalb tends to have a wealthier majority white population, while Southern DeKalb leans lower income and majority black. The study is endorsed by DeKalb leaders and the school board. Recommendations based on the study are expected at the beginning of next year. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
With high school football now in full swing in Georgia, there's a new warning about concussions.
Young athletes are being urged to speak up if they feel any concussion-like symptoms while practicing or playing. The concern is something called second impact syndrome, where if you've had a head injury and then you get another hit, it could lead to unconsciousness and brain swelling. Sports medicine specialist Dr. Marie Schaefer.
There are a lot of different items on the market.
collars or helmet covers that athletes are using. Unfortunately, none of these things have solid evidence behind them.
She says the main message, stop playing after being hit if you're experiencing concussion symptoms. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 5:34. This news sponsored by Findlay Roofing. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Found some new trouble on the southwest leg of the perimeter in College Park. It's a stall or a crash. Either way, it's in that second left lane. Yeah, it's a stall. 285 southbound, the outer loop. Washington Road exit 1. Delays stacking up behind that toward Langford Parkway. Also over on the east side heading towards Stone Mountain. Picked up a slow zone. Looks to be improving, though. 78 eastbound, you're on the brakes, leaving Mountain Industrial Boulevard out to Memorial Drive. Brake lights find you again heading out to the stoplight, 78 eastbound at Rockridge Road, passing the big rock there, which is Stone Mountain. It has not been fun this afternoon through downtown, Kobe Dawkins.
No, it hasn't. 75-85 northbound, seeing the brake lights pack in just before University Ave, making your way around the Grady Hospital curve. Southbound ride seeing heavy volume beginning before the downtown merge, getting to I-20. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Fair skies for the ride home this evening. Sunset around 8:15. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 70s at that time, continuing to cool down overnight into the upper 50s to low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with low humidity. Tomorrow's high is 82. Sunny skies on Wednesday, morning low 60, afternoon high 83. Partly cloudy on Thursday with an isolated chance of a rain shower, highs in the mid 80s. Scattered rain showers moving through on Friday with highs in the upper 70s to low 80s.
82 in Sandy Springs and in Winder. It's 84 in Locust Grove. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Pro athletes and attorneys count on George Stein, the DUI lawyer. You can too. GeorgeStein.com.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. I've served homeowners like you for nearly 30 years and have helped over 67,000 satisfied clients. And I know what matters most, a quick sale and maximum profit. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. and close with confidence. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Our weather is so unpredictable. Dry for days, then we get drenched with rain and storms. Then we go from soaking wet to arid dry, extreme heat to bitter cold, and your roof takes all that abuse. Dave Baker here for Findlay Roofing, the roof guys. Admit it, you have no idea how your roof is doing, right? It's okay. Let me help. There are signs you can look for. Inside your house, look for wet spots, water streaks, or dripping water on the ceiling, drywall, chimney area, or up in the attic. If that wet spot is now a dry stain, it's still a problem. Outside your home, check your roof for streaks and stains, loss of color or granules in your downspouts, gutters, or scattered on the ground. If you find any of these things, think of Findlay first. They're the perfect match for any roofing issues. They are the extra effort experts that have installed over 65,000 roofs locally. Plus, Findlay offers 0% financing. Get started with a free roof analysis at findlayroofing.com. Roof.
Dang. Shut up, Jared. We're back on the air.
Always interrupted.
So this Abreu Garcia, again, I have not been following the story. So he was in El Salvador. They sent him to El Salvador, and then they sent him back. And now the Trump administration, I think, wants to send him to Uganda or something.
That's correct.
And now a judge has said, you got to wait until he gets a hearing or something. This is what I would do. It's weird to me that all this focus on one person. But if I was Garcia's lawyer, I would simply tell him, start going on television and start talking about how great Donald Trump is.
Well, I think we should probably wait and see what the courts have to say, and maybe I'll just give him a pardon. I don't know. He seems like a great guy.
Get out there saying he's just trying to make America great again.
He's a family man.
That's right. That's right.
Just, people can change.
You know that Trump would turn around if he started saying, "Oh, this Maryland dad," because that was where it initially started. Was
this Maryland dad?
This Maryland dad. I mean, he was unfairly taken to El Salvador, which is a beautiful prison. I understand. I mean, the people there are very happy. And
they love it there.
This is basically the South Park that was so funny. It was about at one point they had just a line of people from industries in the United States and prime ministers and sultans from other countries. They were just in this long line outside the Oval Office, just waiting to give Trump gifts and tell him how wonderful it is. And Tim Cook was the first one.
That
with
was
his
great.
thing. Yeah. and as soon as they got the gift, the guy behind him, okay, next.
Yep.
So this is what I think. And, we have these Republicans all over the country that are just like trying to kiss behind better than others, to stand out. So this is what, if I was a lawyer for anybody and you find yourself in this situation, you're in the crosshairs of the administration, just get on TV and just let it be known how smart, wonderful, and great you think Donald Trump is. It may not work, but I think it's the best thing you've got going. I mean, at the very least, he's like, okay, not Uganda, send him someplace nice.
What about Kenya? It's very nice there.
The Cornhusker Clink. Keep them in the U.S.
All right, we have a couple more, and I think this is a great idea, Jared Yamamoto.
Thank you.
I have to say.
I think it's the first time you've ever told me that.
I know. Well, dude, this is the first time I've ever felt it. I don't know why you don't save these ideas for the nightcap, but I'm glad you did.
Hey, listen, if you weren't going to use it, I was going to use it on.
Okay, so I get right of first refusal.
Of course.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Listen, I know where my bread is buttered.
That's right. And your bread is buttered right here at the Von Hessler Doctrine. Here's another so if you're just tuning in, you've missed I'm a self-made millionaire. Here's why I still shop at thrift stores. I'm a linguist, and this is what I think of Cambridge Dictionary's playful new Gen Z words. I'm Barron Trump's personal stylist. He's a fascinating young man behind closed doors. Got a couple more of I'm a this, I'm a that. This one is, I'm a personal trainer. Did you read this one? Because I'm going to ask you for what these 5 things are. I'm a personal trainer. Sculpt lean upper arms with just 5 moves and a set of dumbbells. That's when I'm becoming an old person now, so I feel like I need to get those dumbbells.
Are you going to be the person walking with the dumbbells?
I don't know. If you see me walking, I'm on a treadmill in my basement.
I'm seeing a lot of people.
So you're in my house. I don't know who invited you in, but
people.
But I always see all my life. I see old people with the little 5-pound dumbbells.
You see that a lot. And then the vest has been super popular. Where
The
people
vest?
are wearing these weighted vests in the park across the street from me.
What's that do? Is that wear you down and make you want to
I
just
stop
makes
living?
it so that you're pulling and having to deal with more weight,
Yeah.
so that when you don't wear the vest,
Right.
you're stronger.
And you feel like, oh my goodness, this world
Light
is.
as a feather.
Apparently, it's better for your core when you're wearing the weighted vest.
Now,
while
is this
walking and
something
running.
that senior citizens are doing more, or everybody?
No, it's just anyone.
I'm seeing all ages.
Yeah.
I mean, primarily senior citizens, but I have seen all ages rocking them.
I do need
Rocking
Rock or wearing.
rocking them. Rocking does not mean. I guess it does. mean,
go to sleep.
You're wearing shoes and nice pants.
no, I am rocking shoes. That's what I'm doing. We're not wearing things anymore. We're rocking
Yeah,
them.
but I'm rocking your shoes.
You have any? Did you look in enough to see what these 5 things are? I'd like to sculpt my upper. What am I? Oh no. Yeah, my upper arms. I want to make them leaner.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry, I can't. My old man eyes could not see what the hell that headline said.
First, you have the dumbbell Arnold press, which is like forward dumbbell, where you go in the front.
Yeah.
Like you lift for the front arm.
Yeah,
dumbbell.
Lift it high, you're a little baby. Lift it, dumbbell.
You have to call me names.
No, the dumbbell is.
On my I got it.
Maybe
Okay.
you're a dumbbell.
Come on now.
Screw your freedom.
Then you got the dumbbell side raises. Those are front,
Yeah.
side. Those are different
See,
parts of the arm.
This is what I need, because I'm at the age where if I don't watch it, the what we used to call bingo wings could start happening.
Start flying away.
Yeah, I'll start.
It's going to happen no matter what.
No, no, not if I get the dumbbells and do the thing. It's hey, this guy's a personal trainer. It says right here, I'm a personal trainer.
I don't have the bingo wings.
That's right.
Because I'm in almost 80, yeah?
You know what? You want to ask her, Autumn? Is she a personal trainer? She seems to think
Are you
she
an
knows.
overweight maid? Come over.
You know it.
Yes. Do you want a baby?
You love an overweight maid, don't you?
I would love to give you a baby.
The classic forward bicep
Yeah,
curls.
I think
Those
I
help
need it.
too.
I need it. And then what above your head? You got to do the above your head.
Those are the
thing.
tricep extensions. You
That's
can do
right.
that.
That's right. I'm gonna get my 5-pound weights and do
Don't
my-
overdo it.
My old
Deltoids.
man thing.
Don't overdo it.
And the last one is the 90-degree open and close. So
By the
kind
way,
of
that's a hard.
good.
one.
Okay.
No, the open and close. That's,
Yeah, that's so
where you
simple.
go.
Yeah.
That's. I don't know. I don't know.
open and close routine there.
Do the farmer carry. That's where you 2 static weights. You keep your arms at your side. You stand up straight and you just walk back and
Yeah,
forth.
and you know what else you need to do? You need to go to a barn.
Yeah.
Out in like the tundra, and you need
Is she
to
trying
have
to
an
kill
old
me?
man.
I think
No,
so.
you need to have an old man teach
Oh.
you, how to do real labor.
Yeah,
you know?
and then, like-
yeah, Jared, he's in his scientific gym with tubes and
Yeah.
dials and electrodes all over him. Like
And
they're
he's probably the
measuring his
favorite in the fight because of that.
Yeah, and you're out
I'm the
there
underdog.
like slinging hay,
Yeah.
lifting up beams,
Yeah.
running through the tundra.
I'm
and the
doing that
snow
thing.
with a
Yeah,
sleigh.
I'm throwing those logs in the snow.
Yeah.
And getting ready to fight
Yeah.
Drago.
And when it's all over, the leader of the Communist Party will stand and applaud.
Oh, and your brother's singing a song about it.
My speech. When maybe we can all get along.
Maybe we can all get along.
Yeah, and then we all get along.
That Gorbachev looking guy.
And
that
we
was
even had the fake
Like
birthmark.
Port Weinstein.
Yes.
It's good.
All right. I think, hey, listen, this is good. I'm glad this guy's a personal trainer. He's speaking out. We're getting close to.
He's giving you his hacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, I think, we do have to take a break, but I have not read, I've not clicked through on this. This one, this is the winner.
Is really a Tim Andrews story.
This is the winner of I'm a this, I'm a that. I'm an old school Muppets fan, and there's a new detail about the Rock and Roller Coaster that I think rocks out. Is it a Muppet themed ride?
It is now, yeah.
Oh, they just made it. They just turned it into a Muppet themed
So
ride.
they got rid of it. Used to be Aerosmith, and then they changed
Whoa! You're getting rid of the Aerosmith rock and roller to make it the Muppet rock and roll?
I think the license ran out or something.
Apparently, the Muppets' chaotic, humorous
you know
energy.
what happens is you just can only take so much of Joe Perry.
Yeah,
that's
what happened.
Oh, I have a new story here for Ima.
You got I'm a this, I'm a that?
Yeah, I'm a squirrel, and here are my tips to remember where you hid your acorn.
Well, listen, that's an expert.
Listen, I lose my keys, like maybe I could take some tips from this squirrel.
Thank goodness that we've got that AI that's allowing squirrels to be translated into human languages.
Keep them in a tree.
We keep saying
Well, that's what you say, but there's plenty of squirrels who disagree, my friend.
An animal that doesn't eat acorns. And
They're dumb.
It's weird. He holds the keys hostage. He says, "Bring more nuts."
Now I'm going to eat this mushroom and roll all over the ground.
Sounds like a hell of a life. Alex Williams has better news. Exactly what Jared Yamamoto did this weekend. Alex Williams has better news on 285 by the airport.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. They were able to get the stall that was in the second left lane to the right shoulder. 285 southbound, the outer loop, Washington Road, exit 1. So delays improving there, but it's been replaced with new trouble. It's a stalled big rig in the right lane, 285 southbound, the outer loop, Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. Also blocking the end of that on-ramp from Hollowell to 285, but 285 south with that stalled big rig is getting even slower back up toward Smyrna Vinings. How's 285 over on the east side in DeKalb, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, 285 east to south is slow, leaving Dunwoody, starting at Georgia 400, making your way to Highway 278. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
More local news.
Wild scene at a Covington Walmart after an employee.
More traffic.
85 south out of Brookhaven, crowded beginning past Claremont.
More weather.
The Sunnyside community may have been impacted by this tornado.
Atlanta's morning news. Tomorrow morning
This
at
is
5.
a complicated, controversial subject.
Wake up with 95.5 WSB. How Atlanta starts its day.
Georgia Power is introducing a new YouTube series, the Smart Energy Series. It's how you can get easy-to-understand, bite-sized practical tips on how to lower your energy use and save some money. Check out the Smart Energy Series on the Georgia Power YouTube channel and start saving.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Overhead Door Company of Atlanta is hiring residential garage door technicians and installers. You can earn a hiring bonus up to $2,500. Apply today at overheaddooratlanta.com. overheaddooratlanta.com.
This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty and given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you've earned. Learn more at aarp.org/protect Social Security. That's aarp.org/protect Social Security. Paid for by AARP Georgia.
Hey, it's Patrick from Zerorez. Did you know your home's air ducts are the lungs of your house? Thankfully, you can breathe easier indoors by calling Zerorez Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Having pets and being prone to allergies are just a few reasons to give the cleaning pros a call. Right now, take $75 off your next air duct cleaning. Use promo code AIR75 when scheduling online at ZeroResAtlanta.com. Zerorez, spell it backwards or forwards, it's the right way to clean.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed the musty smell in your home? I hope not, because damp smells mean that you could have a crawl space problem. That's where AquaGuard comes in, a Groundworks company. They can honestly assess your situation and create a plan to waterproof your crawl space and get to the root cause of the problem. Schedule your free inspection at aquaguard.net/row. And while you're there, check out my latest dirty job.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
David is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years, and I'm from Flowery Branch, Georgia. When I first started taking Prevagen, I noticed stuff just seemed to come together and fit like a jigsaw puzzle. When I have customers come in, I recommend Prevagen. Number one, because it's safe and effective, does not require a prescription, and I've been taking it quite a while myself, and I know it works. I wouldn't recommend something like Prevagen if I didn't think it was worth it because it works so good for me. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really works so good. Makes my day.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
That's what happens. That's how you become a fan. That's how you get, leads to a lot of distress for most people. But you're watching a team and you're kind of rooting and it looks like they're going to lose and then some kind of heroics take place. And you go, I'm in. I'm a fan. And then you find out very quickly that doesn't happen every week.
Yeah, it doesn't happen all the time. You're like, oh, no, this team's going to let me down.
That's a rare thing. Most teams let most fan bases down. Isn't that true? Like, if you really looked at it, I've always wanted to kind of get a feeling about this. I don't think anybody's ever looked at, obviously. But just go back to, like, let's say, I know baseball was going, and football was going already. But let's just go back to, like, 1920. Just start at, like, 1920. And take every major league team with a fan base in any sport and any college team with a fan base in any sport. And how many of those fan bases were able to celebrate a championship? I mean, obviously, the overwhelming majority of great fans of teams have never experienced. They might live in a big city where, like the baseball team doesn't, but the football team doesn't, or, in this city, which for years was known as, the non-title town, but if you consider UGA, but there's a huge fan base in Atlanta, they've had a couple of college championships, and the Braves.
Don't forget, Atlanta United was the one that kicked it off.
Oh,
2018 MLS Cup.
I won't forget Atlanta United, the one nobody noticed. But you are in fact correct.
That's what kicked it all off. They were the catalysts.
They did kick it all off, so to speak. But my point being, almost every fan base spends a lot more time being let down. Even the Patriots, they have a lot more years, and Kansas City will see from this point forward. Even the dynasties, even the Patriots lost 3 Super Bowls. Kansas City's lost 2 Super Bowls. So you still deal with it. But most fan bases don't even get the, if Kansas City loses a Super Bowl, they're like, well, we won the last 2. Would have been nice to get the 3 in a row, but it can't feel as bad as being a Cleveland Browns fan. It just can't feel as bad. But I think most fandoms of most teams have had something more like the Cleveland Browns fan experience.
Look at the Cubs. How long did it take them to get a World Series?
Yeah, the Cubs make me mad as a Bills fan.
Why?
Because all those years, what was it, like 100 years before they got a World Series? All those years, there was something cute and quaint about being a Cubs fan. It was like all the really famous people loved coming out telling you they were a Chicago Cubs fan. It was nice. It meant you had character. Lose 4 Super Bowls in a row and everybody's calling you a loser. I did not like that. I did not like that. Why wasn't it quaint and cute and cuddly that I was a Bills fan?
I just wish that, going back to the fandom, that I could turn it off. Like, I just know
Can you turn it off?
I can't.
No, you can't.
No matter what.
Some things you can't. The ones you really... I can turn off anything but the Bills. I mean, I love the Falcons. I want... If the Falcons... I mean, I root for the Falcons. And when the Falcons are in play for the Super Bowl, I get excited because I love the city of Atlanta. But it's something different when you go 40 years of bleeding those colors. And it's not sane. I mean, obviously, fan is short for fanatic. But it should be, short for insane. Alex Williams says it's a brake light battle through downtown.
Yeah, we've had multiple crashes in the heart of the city this afternoon, Eric. Luckily, none there right now. Just lots of brake lights. 85 southbound stacks in below Georgia 400. 75 from Northside Drive. And it's going to stay slow, 75, 85 south to I-20. Crash still off to the right, causing a few delays, 75, 85 south below I-20. Northbound delays from University Avenue up toward Peachtree, Pine Street. Slowest ride to the northern suburb looks like it's I-85 into Gwinnett County, Kobe Dawkins.
And that's correct. 85 northbound, seeing the brake lights pack in at Shallowford Road, making your way to Indian Trail Road. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a Reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Skip the hassle of constantly cleaning and costly repairs and sell your home completely stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com and you can start packing.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-200-1966. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-200-1966. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-200-1966 or biglou.com.
You've had your windshield wipers on high a lot lately, and they're getting the job done, but how is your roof holding up after all this heavy rain? Dave Baker here for Findlay Roofing, the roof guys. Extreme weather can really challenge your roof. After storms like that, think of Findlay first and schedule a free roof analysis. Findlay has installed over 65,000 local roofs. They've mastered roof replacement and do impeccable high-quality work. Schedule now at findlayroofing.com.
Hi, this is Blake Cooper with Cooper Piano, and you know who we are. The building is sold and we're closing. This is the biggest piano sale in our history, and everything must go. If you've ever thought about buying a piano, now is the time. Cooper Piano off the I-85 Access Road South. Details online at cooperpiano.com.
Summer's a time to feel and look your best, but I'm not talking about your abs or your tan. Hey guys, it's Mark Aram here. I'm talking about your hair. Restore that bald spot, reverse your receding hairline, or add volume to thinning during Advanced Hair's once yearly summer savings event. Advanced Hair's simple one-day treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and they guarantee your new hair will grow. There's absolutely no one in hair restoration I trust more than Advanced Hair. Take advantage of your flexible summer calendar and get the most hair for your dollar. Advanced Hair summer sales event on for a limited time, so get the details and schedule your free consultation today. 470-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. With Advanced Hair, your new hair is guaranteed to grow. Check out the incredible before and afters and take advantage of their best offer ever. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, it's happening now. Some Forsyth County students may be delayed in getting home today because of an ongoing manhunt.
The search for a suspect in a domestic incident centers on an area including Old Atlanta Road and the area between Highway 141 and Windermere Road, south to Sharon Road. A school spokeswoman says due to the increased police presence, some buses may be delayed, but no schools are on lockdown. She says some parents were given the option to pick up their children. Investigators are looking for 26-year-old Brendan Lombardi, who's believed to be wearing a red shirt and black shorts. They say he's wanted for a dispute that involves serious injuries. If anyone sees the suspect, deputies say don't approach him, but call 911. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
83 degrees in Atlanta. How long do we get a break from the humidity and the rain? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A new mission for the Georgia National Guard. They'll soon be helping ICE with immigration actions.
The governor's office says for now 75 troops will be mobilized to provide administrative and logistics support at several ICE facilities in the state, but they say service members will not make any arrests as part of this deployment. State Senator John Albers chairs the Public Safety Committee and says the Guard is used in a variety of ways.
We've seen them for hurricane relief, most recently in Hurricane Helene. They have been dispatched to different areas of the world based on different crises.
Governor Kemp says the Guard will still be able to meet their current responsibilities to the state. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
After several recent incidents involving officers, including one charged with rape, a call for accountability within Atlanta's police department. Devin Barrington Ward, the National Police Accountability Project, says there's a culture problem.
The public isn't protected, but what is protected is the badge.
Atlanta City Council member Ishay Collins says public safety is top of mind and a top priority for the city.
We also want our constituents and community be able to trust the individuals that are employed to serve us.
Atlanta's police chief has previously said no one is above the law. On the stand in Carrollton today, a former state trooper accused in a high-speed crash that killed 2 teenage girls in 2015.
Carroll County jurors heard from a former EMS worker who responded after then State Trooper Anthony Scott's cruiser hit a Nissan Sentra with 4 teens in it. Clay Sims' ambulance took the driver to Grady. Sims testifies the boy threw up on the way, and the scent was a distinctive sweet vodka.
I remember it smelled like birthday cake vodka.
Scott testified, acknowledging he was going faster than the suggested 45 miles per hour before the accident and without lights or siren.
And you had not, just to be fair, not been dispatched anywhere, had you? No, sir.
The jury returns Tuesday morning for closing arguments. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A man who pleads guilty to raping 2 women in DeKalb County heads to prison for life.
The crimes date back to 2019 and 2020 and have similar MOs. In the first incident, Nathan Mullins broke into the 29-year-old victim's Lithonia home while she was sleeping. She awoke to him touching her. He then raped her twice at gunpoint. She reported the crime and Mullins' DNA went into a database. Then in 2020, he raped a 34-year-old woman who was asleep in her Stone Mountain home. He also stole her ATM card. After she reported the crime, Mullins' DNA came up in that database. He's pleaded guilty to both crimes and has been sentenced to 9 life sentences to serve concurrently. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB. WSB.
Gwinnett County firefighters put out a fire at an auto repair shop in Duluth this afternoon. Captain Ryan McGibney says employees quickly evacuated the Stephan International Repair Shop on Beaufort Highway before they got there.
Because of the size of the fire and the dangers inside with the fuels and oils that are inside these businesses, we had to withdraw and fight the fire from the outside once we made sure everybody was out.
No one is hurt. The Georgia 400 Holcomb Bridge Road interchange is renamed in honor of a fallen Roswell police officer, Jeremy Labonte. Roswell Mayor Kurt Wilson has this message for the family at today's dedication ceremony.
We can't begin to imagine your loss, but we stand with you today and always.
Labonte was killed in February while responding to a suspicious person call. It is now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic starts with Alex Williams.
Picked up a new crash in Kennesaw, Bill, at 75 northbound between Barrett Parkway exit 269 and Chastain Road exit 271. Fire rescues on scene. They're blocking the right lane, and that's jamming up the ride back toward Highway 5. 575 northbound, still seeing some brake lights between Bells Ferry Road and Highway 92 in Woodstock. And 400 north starting to thin out a little bit in Sandy Springs between Abernathy and Northridge Road exit 6. We've been watching big rig trouble over on the west side perimeter, Kobe Dawkins.
Yeah, and it's on 285 southbound, the outer loop right at Highway 78 exit 12. Stalled big rig continues to block one right lane, adding to the delays back to Riverside Drive in Sandy Springs. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Fair skies for the ride home this evening. Sunset around 8:15. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 70s at that time, continuing to cool down overnight into the upper 50s to low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with low humidity. Tomorrow's high is 82. Sunny skies on Wednesday, morning low 60, afternoon high 83. Partly cloudy on Thursday with an isolated chance of a rain shower, highs in the mid 80s. Scattered rain showers moving through on Friday with highs in the upper 70s to low 80s.
Right now it's 82 in Peachtree City, 78 in Cumming, and 76 in Austell. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Say it loud and proud, Caiaccio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Yeah, I like that. I am this, I am that. We'll do a little more of that in the future. Jared Yamamoto.
You got it.
We got Greg Rush joining us. Greg, are you there?
I am here.
I hate to do it like we're on a phone call or something. Greg, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hello.
How's the cell?
Can you hear me now?
I can, yes. Hey, that's a flashback to the good old days. I don't know if this is in your sack of stories, but I enjoyed this one. Burning Man Orgy Dome. Are we near Burning Man? Is that why this story's out there? Is it about to be Burning Man time again?
It's already terrible again. There's sandstorms.
Are they there now? Is it going on now? Or when is it? Why do they?
I think they're trying to get in, some people.
Oh, so it's starting this week then, if you're trying to get in, right? Sure. I don't know. George is going to look it up, and we will have
August 24th. It's happening now, August 24th through September 1st.
Yes.
And there are huge sandstorms. 2 years ago was the mud-pocalypse.
Yes.
Where people couldn't get out.
Now they can't get in.
50-mile-an-hour winds.
Isn't there a time of year? Is it possible that they're scheduling this at a time of year that's not great for the for the region? Like, wouldn't it be better in a different month or a different time?
That's what I think.
Where you wouldn't get these sandstorms and mud.
I think they should just not do it.
But also, but
that's a good idea.
Since it's become commercialized so much more, like when it first started, a lot of the
there's a bunch of hippies, a bunch of crazy hippies,
and they didn't care that this weather happened. They were more tolerant of it, but now that you've got a bunch of these,
now you got CEOs from Blackstone showing up,
and they're going to be the ones that bring people that are going to bitch and complain about it, and that's what's happening.
The
so
idea
now it's getting more
is
press.
That you're out there and you're fending for yourself a little bit, and it's all about the arts and orgies, apparently, because the Burning Man Orgy Dome requires a lot of preparation involving wet wipes and gloves. And I read this story.
Not fire.
Burning on an orgy dome?
Well, you got to burn everything after.
Well, you are in a tent, I believe, so fire might
burn
not.
Burn
the tent. Burn it all down. No, actually, they according to this, there are long lines. You have to walk in as a couple, Now, I don't know if that means it has to be hetero. I would imagine it's not just heterosexual, but you have to have a couple. Usually,
Just
the way
not a creepy single guy. That's
yeah,
the
you
reason.
can't
That's
be
like every sexy club.
Yeah, it was just like, and also you just, these orgies are no good without both sexes. And if you don't make the men bring them on, it's just going to be, you're not going to have any, you're going to have to hire women to work there. So then you get together there. There's long lines for the orgy dome, which is
Well, it's
just
also
a
air
tent.
conditioned.
That's what I was getting. That's what I was getting to. After reading this story, I mostly got the idea that people like the fact that there's AC in the orgy dome.
Yeah, you get a great chance to get a nap in there too.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
they've
well, I don't know.
got
You may
they've
get
got mattresses, drapes, couches.
Yeah.
I mean,
you may be awakened by something sudden and sharp.
And an STI.
Why do you say STI now? They changed it?
They
did. No, it's SDI, right? It's STD.
STD is, but they did change it. Like,
They did?
Yeah, I think that you said it maybe the right way.
Yeah, they changed STD to STI.
Why
I
did they
can't-
change all of our?
What does the I stand
acronyms?
for? Because it's an infection and not necessarily a disease.
Oh,
Well, some of them are.
Right.
Some are diseases, but not all.
Right. It's sebaceous. It's oozing. All right, just fix it. I don't care what you call it. I don't. It's not a disease
An
now.
STO, sexually transmitted oozing.
Yes. Just give me the penicillin or whatever is going to take care of this thing. Hey, you know what? My problem isn't that people are calling it a disease. Right now, that's not my problem. Can you fix my problem? My problem is that I'm oozing. Can you fix my problem? Who decided that people, hey, we shouldn't say they have a disease? If you leave it alone and let it go.
Disease and they're different things, aren't they?
I know, but it's still, if you leave syphilis alone, it's going to kill you. It's a disease. Disease simply means dis-ease. You're not at ease.
Herpes is the big one there. No
And that-
curing that.
There is no curing that.
Yeah, but the clap is an infection.
Yes.
Jim and I, to answer Autumn's question, it is less stigmatizing and more accurate to say STIs than STDs.
I think the last part. I think the first part is the main part. Let's stigmatize.
Like the IL in
you know
baseball.
What? You know, as someone with
Exactly.
STD, I was like, wait, what are you? This is now your identity. It's like it's some,
Yes,
a
it
disease is
their
something you
identity.
try to get rid of. You don't want it.
There are people who have a disease. I'm not saying that
Oh,
they're happy to have it.
I wouldn't.
but-
May not be misogynist about this. I wouldn't date him when I thought that herpes was a disease. But now that you're calling it an infection, I've got no
He's
problem.
fair game.
He's fair game. I mean, come on with the words and the offending people. If you walk through life and you're never offended, you haven't lived a life. Boom. Being offended is a part of being alive. It happens.
hurts.
And it doesn't really? I can't believe they're calling this ooze a disease. I can't believe people are alarmed by the fact that I have that. I mean, this is absurd. Okay, you've got that thing. People call it that. All right, now you got to live your life. You see what it did? It forces you to decide how you're going to deal with something. No offense, no decision made, no need, because I don't have to deal with it. That's what the world is. The world's hard. Did you know that?
Things, though.
The world's, who cares? It's a disease. Who
They're
cares?
different things.
Why can't we?
Well, then why don't they work in infection and disease?
Yeah,
because some of them are
STDIs.
diseases.
STDIs.
I mean, some of them are diseases.
Some of them.
But the idea that that first part of that explanation, who is the person that was upset that his infection was called a disease? The answer, no one you've ever met. No one you've ever met. Who's ever had the conversation over a kitchen table about it?
Because the
no
people
one you've ever
suffering
met.
from it are in the midst of dealing with it. They don't have the time to think about these things. So the
Right.
other people around are the ones doing the hard work.
So
for
they're
them.
doing everything they can to not have this thing, which means it's bad. So who cares what we call it?
Good news, honey. I got the thing I caught from that hooker, an infection. So that's good.
Well, I'll be darned, honey. Well, as long as you didn't. Oh, I don't like the word infection. Infection means I could get it. Disease means you've got it. I don't know that I like the changing of things, but yeah. Whatever. I'm sure if you go to the orgy dome, you're in no danger of either of those things.
No.
Well, with AC, not only STIs, you could get Legionnaire's disease. So
That's true.
Oh, that's
Foot and mouth.
it's a really
Yeah. Foot and
dangerous
mouth?
place to be.
Foot and mouth disease. What kind of orgy dome?
I caught something from their foot.
I know people getting that, and I always thought it was something that was like something that happened on farms.
I know it happens at daycare.
Yes,
Daycare.
yes.
Yeah.
I've
I guess because people like walk around without shoes, and then kids like put their mouths on the floor.
Yeah, they put their mouth. I think that they get it on their feet.
Get it on their hands.
I think they get it on their hands,
their
and then
hands,
and then they
their
put it
mouths.
because
Because
they
it's
put it in
called
their mouth.
It's called hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Right. So it's because they get it on their hands, and then kids are putting their hands
Yeah,
everywhere.
Gil's had it a couple times.
Yeah, it's affected our family as well. And I was like, what? What, you guys been out on a farm? It just sounds like a farm thing, doesn't it? Like something you get from the cattle.
Well, hoofing.
Because it's like a farm hand.
Hoofing, yeah. No, because of the hoof disease thing. I think I'm conflating it. What's it called? Hoof and
mouth disease.
Oh, well, there you go. We're not so different from the lower animals.
No.
We get some of the same infections and diseases. But I'll tell you what. Is it a disease? Because let's not call it a disease if it's not a disease.
Hey, but the animals can't go to the orgy dome. We can go to the orgy dome.
Yeah,
I've been to the orgy dome, and it's nothing but animals. I can tell you. Animals and sand.
Where do I leave the
3-hour
pig?
wait. A
3-hour wait. Boy, I tell you,
the
man,
orgy
young
dome.
people love to wait.
Who
in a
can
line.
edge that long?
I don't know when that started. No, you
Make
should.
part of the line part of the make the line part
Yeah.
of the orgy dome.
Yeah, but then
I
there's
like
no
that.
AC. Then you're
Tim's
outside.
onto something.
That's
Though.
all right.
He wants to make sure that when he gets inside the dome, he's ready.
Yes,
Ready.
right.
I think
Yeah.
I'd be
3
done.
hours in line, 30 seconds in the dome.
That's right.
Go on about your business.
It's worth it.
I can't imagine standing. What's that conversation like for 3 hours?
Going in the orgy dome?
Oh, you're planning on doing that too? That's pretty wild. Hey, honey, what do you think?
Oh, you're from Reno.
Never? Huh?
Yeah.
Reno, the weather. Am I right? Boy, it looks like about 3 more hours before we get in there, take our clothes off, and just start attacking each other.
I'm a teacher too.
I don't know. What is the small talk in the 3-hour line outside the orgy dome at Burning Man?
Oh, who are you looking forward to? The headliner. Who's your headliner now?
Your headliner? Do they do? What do they even?
I don't
do?
think that's required in there.
Everything's consensual
Yeah,
and agreed
yeah,
upon.
right.
Alex Williams says there's a crash on 75 in Kennesaw.
Fire department just pulled away from this one, Eric. 75 northbound, north of Barrett Parkway, exit 269. Was in the right lane, now on the right shoulder, but you'll see the flashing lights keeping the ride a little bit slow back to North Marietta Parkway, exit 265. Slowest part left over on I-85 northbound up into Gwinnett County toward Norcross is that merging madness, all that bunched in traffic from Chamblee Tucker Road. Once you get up past Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99, that ride improves up into Duluth. Still slow downtown, Kobe Dawkins?
Oh, yeah. 7585 northbound. Seeing the brake lights pack in at University Ave, making your way around the Grady Hospital curve. Southbound rides slow, starting before the downtown merge, getting to I-20. And this report is sponsored by the Georgia Lottery. Hey, Georgia, remember you can play Georgia Lottery games from almost anywhere on any device. Go to galottery.com and click on DigiGames. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
On air,
online,
on the app,
where you get your news,
is where you'll win.
Download the WSB radio app now and maybe win $1,000.
All
right, thank you.
The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
5 words, 5 times a day, every weekday. Oh my word! Just enter the word at WSBradio.com or on the WSB radio app. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
Your next chance to win is tomorrow at 8 a.m.
If you've ever organized your closet only to have it look like a bomb went off in there 1 month later, then it's time to call Artisan Custom Closets. Reach-in closets, walk-in closets, pantry spaces, garages. With a custom spacious closet from Artisan, you'll never have to deal with all that clutter again. All your stuff neatly organized and designed to stay that way. Call the Closet Bomb Squad, Artisan Custom Closets. They'll diffuse your clutter and make it safe to enter your closet again. ArtisanCustomClosets.com.
Viking, dedicated to creating travel experiences for the thinking person, with programs designed for cultural enrichment on board and on shore. Discover more at Viking.com. That's Viking.com. Viking.com.
Greg Russ, still with us. You know, we have Jared Yamamoto and myself have a weird moment coming this October because we're both going to go to the Bills-Falcons game. He has his posse. I've got my crew.
Are you guys in the same section? Going to
No.
go together? You're going to tailgate? It's my favorite thing to go to the Gulch and tailgate.
Well, here's
I got there hours before.
Here's the thing. I don't like tailgating with highway overpasses
You're
above
going to
me.
jump through a table?
No, I don't believe
It's the Buffalo Bills way.
No, I don't. I think that's the stupidest damn thing I've ever seen in my life.
We'll
It
bring a
doesn't-
table for you so you can
doesn't-
show off.
No, I'm not going to do that because I never have.
Welcome to the Falcons Nest. Break this table.
But it's a weird thing. Is like they're still doing the 2 Monday night games,
Yes, on the day that we're going.
but they're getting rid of those next year, I think.
They
But
should.
They still
It's
have
dumb.
them. So our game starts at 7:30 that night.
As of now it can be flexed. If both teams are doing well, we could have the 8:30
What's
start
the
time.
other? What's the 8:30 game?
You know what? I looked that up a couple weeks
Probably
ago.
the Vikings. It always seems like the Vikings are the other game on Monday Night Football. doesn't it? The Vikings versus the Dolphins or something.
Maybe it's Oakland versus Tampa Bay.
Oh, that
There's
would
no
be hilarious.
Oakland.
Or LA, whatever. Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Let's
What are you, Mike? What are you? You have the world's slowest smartphone? What are you looking for?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what week it was. Week 6, NFL schedule. Let's see.
just look at Monday Night
Well, the
Football.
Falcons will be 0-6, so there won't be much
I
interest.
don't know that the Falcons will be 0-6. But isn't just
All right,
you
fine,
know-
1-5.
Oh, it's Bears and Commanders.
Well, that could be good. I mean, the Commanders got to the NFC Championship.
but the
game
Bears
last
weren't
year.
good.
Well, we got to see what the Bears are. I don't know. So, why do you think? I don't think. You think that Josh Allen would get it, no matter what. I don't think
And
it's going to
Michael
be
Penix,
changed.
too.
I don't think it's going to change.
That pause.
I don't
My
have,
goodness.
I don't have anything against Michael Penix, but he hasn't shown himself yet. He was played a couple of games.
Well, but by then he will.
He will be the obvious MVP.
It's week, it'll be
okay,
week 6.
maybe.
So.
Maybe he will. You have the thing with that guy. Did he really say Penix? Because I don't want to get in trouble. I listened to it again, and I think he does say Penix.
You be the judge.
Hey, Michael Penix! Let's go, bro!
And then he comes over. He's like, what?
Huh? What you told me? I said Michael Penix.
Yeah.
Oh, panic. Yeah.
Penix.
He got mad at the guy.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was
still
doing.
put the
Of course
he said
he did.
X, but
Of course he did.
what a terrible last name. It's so far from the word, but it's so close.
Greg had a
I
good
know,
suggestion.
you're already down to X. You only have a few letters left.
In our text thread, Greg actually had a really good idea to change. He should have changed his name a while ago to something better.
Penny.
His family should have. You could could still be Penix, but it could be Pennex. And if people screwed it up, it would be penne, like pasta. And then you're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You're getting my name wrong, but it's pasta.
And probably the way this goes, if we go by the neon green sex toys, Americans are not that clever these days. So it's a lot of, I see somebody else do something, I'm going to do it. So probably because this happened and because he addressed it, then every stadium he walks in outside of Atlanta, it's going to start.
Oh, I'm sure the
Because
Saints
I don't
are
know if
already
you
doing
guys
it
have
nonstop.
TikTok or not, but that's all the evidence you need. Americans are not very clever these days. Yes, I'm sorry, Greg, yes?
I was going to say, I'm sure the Saints fans are already on it. If you go to their
Yeah.
message board, I guarantee it's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, boy, and they've got like 5 quarter. No, they're not Cleveland. They've got 2. They've got 3
Hey,
quarter.
Cleveland's down to 4.
Cleveland
are
has
they?
0. They don't really have any good.
Yeah,
They
I
cut
don't-
one guy, right?
I don't think they cut anybody. They said they're gonna keep everybody.
Well, who did they? Flacco's second.
Flacco started.
They got Shadir. They've
Oh,
got
Flacco's starting.
Yeah.
I thought Sanders was third.
Sanders is 4th right now. Apparently, he
Oh.
had a terrible preseason game. I didn't see. He had a
I
great
did see
one,
that.
and then this one. Did you see it?
Well, I saw low lights.
Oh, is that what it is? Low lights.
They weren't highlights.
Yeah, I think that he got he had like 9 plays and he got sacked 5 times or something like that.
It was something like that.
Yeah,
yes.
it's not good.
I like Dylan Gabriel on their team. I think he could be good.
So my point. So what are we going to do? We're just going to go catch the train. See, we're not done till 7, and the kickoff will be at 7:30.
Well, hopefully we're flexed out to 8:15, but if not, yeah, I think the easiest way to get to Mercedes-Benz from here at WSB is to take the train.
All right, you and me, we're going to be train buddies.
It's fine.
Let's
go
Your
on the train.
posse and my crew will already be there.
Yeah. Yeah, my crew's already ready to go. They'll be excited.
We're going to miss the kickoff, I think. I don't think
we can get there.
That's
In
most Atlanta
15
fans.
minutes from here?
I've made it. I guess 15 it's going to be tight. That's going to be close.
And then to get in?
I find getting in Mercedes-Benz
Well, the
to be
game will
easy.
be starting, so getting in shouldn't be too bad.
Just record the last hour. No one will know.
Listen,
Or get a
I'm-
headset and do it from the back of an Uber.
I'm not. What? Oh, the show?
Yeah.
Do it by
Oh.
phone. Take a Comrex with me. I am. I'm not going. What was your suggestion?
To record
No,
the final
I'm not
hour?
one of those people. I'm not that type of host. I'm not. I mean, I'm not casting aspersions here or anything. I just, saying that for me, I don't care when my show. If my show's on midnight at Saturday, that's when I'm there. It's like, but not everybody follows my example. But no, I will not be recording the show. Maybe
because you want to deliver.
Take
for
the last
audience.
hour off. What?
Because you want to deliver for the audience, no matter what. You want to be there person for the audience.
That's right.
I'll do your first hour.
I'm not here.
Hey, I'll do the last hour.
Yeah, maybe we'll work it out where Shelley steps in at 6 on that night.
What about Autumn?
Well, we'll stay.
Autumn's gonna.
Autumn and I'll stay.
Yeah, Shelley, Autumn,
and I'll join.
Yeah, and Greg will
Greg
join.
can join, and that's all. Hey, look,
Greg Rusk.
Greg Rusk, is that what he says?
What you call it?
I like when I bring my friend Stefan in because Shelley still thinks he's Greg Russ.
He's met me.
I know, but you meet a lot of people.
Well, he might have gone bald and shaved his beard.
All right, well, we solved that problem. I don't know how entertaining it was for the audience. And you know me, I'm not here for me. I'm here for them.
Think about it as a check on the task list.
Yes.
Now we know what we're doing.
It's
and I find Marta to be easier. I mean, when you
right, we don't need to go into it further.
Everything Atlanta.
It's got ATL on it. It's fantastic.
Take the streetcar.
The problem is, hang on, don't go that far now. The problem with taking an Uber or Lyft during game day down to that part
you
of
get
town.
caught in the traffic.
Yeah, you get caught in everything, and then you have to walk already several blocks.
The only problem on the train is always the person with playing their music loud with all the signs around that say must have headphones. And they see it and they know it. So when music is being played, the last thing in the world you do is let those ladies and gentlemen know that that's wrong. When the music is playing and it's not supposed to be playing, your job is to sit there until your stop arrives because they know that they're not supposed to be doing it. They want you to complain so they can then kick your ass. So you're learning a lot here.
What if they're offering their mixtape? That was pretty cool. On Friday, I actually had the opportunity.
I'm not interested in your mixtape.
Well,
one guy where they force it in your hand and then they demand money.
Well, so he was offering it to me. I'm assuming he would have asked for money. I politely declined, but he was also playing it out loud. He's like, "This is me," and I'm like, "That's cool."
How did you politely decline?
I just said, "No, thanks, but I appreciate you offering."
I like country music.
I did not say that.
Wow, really? So he's playing. Was this while you were on the train?
Yeah, on the train.
Oh, that's obnoxious. It's just like
I think
if you go out into the world, you're going to have to interact with people. Some people are going to not interact with you, and then others are, and that's just you're just going to have to just get.
But don't be obnoxious. Don't be obnoxious.
You
It's like
can't help
people who
it.
start
people
singing.
Are obnoxious.
Don't people who start singing when you're trapped on a car.
Okay.
It's just
So
like
I'm just saying, you're going
Here's what
to
you can
have
do,
to
Eric.
rub up against
I
people.
paid my money to be here. All right.
I paid $1.50.
That's
for
right.
Create some fake
$2.50.
business cards that say you're an A&R rep for a big label. Go up to the person singing, give them the card, and say, "I know what I'm talking about," and you don't have it.
Yes, you'll never make it. Or, hey, give me a call on Monday. I think I've got a record contract for you, but I don't want you
Stop
sharing.
now.
I don't want you sharing this with anybody else because I don't want to get out. So you just stop. You give me a call on Monday, and this is a fake card that I've made up. And on Monday they call. They think they're calling me, and Jared Yamamoto answers the phone.
Hi, how's it going?
Alex Williams says there's a stalled big rig on 285 on the west side.
That's right, and the cones are out. 285 southbound, the outer loop, Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. They've reopened the right lane of 285 itself, but they are blocking the end of that on-ramp from Hollowell Parkway to 285 south, so cars happen to scoot over a little bit earlier than usual, keeping 285 southbound, the outer loop on the brake lights back towards South Atlanta Road. How's it looking on the east side in DeKalb County on 285, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, 285 east to south, leaving Dunwoody. It's a little sluggish, starting at Ashford-Dunwoody Road, making your way to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Hi, this is Candace from Exovations, and have I got a tip for you. Don't just take my word for it. For over 20 years, you've heard me on the radio sharing remodeling advice. But if you really want to know what sets Exovations apart, go read our reviews. You'll see words like amazing work, incredible experience from start to finish, and again, stress-free. But don't just listen to me. Listen to our reviews. Google Exovations or visit EXOVATIONS.com.
Two houses, Same neighborhood, nearly identical, but one had an orchard sign and it sold for way more. So what happened? Well, the first homeowner used a traditional agent, and after weeks of sitting on the market, price drops, and mounting frustration, they settled for less than they'd hoped for. The second homeowner chose Orchard. Their local orchard agent didn't just list the home, they knew how to market it properly. They knew which upgrades would attract serious buyers, brought in pros to handle the prep, and positioned the home to sell for top dollar. And thanks to Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program, that homeowner moved into their new place before the old one even hit the market. No showings, no disruptions, no living in limbo. That's the difference. Never settle for less. Get more with Orchard. Start with a free home valuation at orchard.com. That's orchard.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Call Zerorez Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning today and mention WSB Radio to get a free hallway clean with 3 rooms of carpet for only $139. Book online at ZerorezAtlanta.com. Zerorez, it's the right way to clean.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News.
Weather.
Traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, it's happening now. A violent suspect on the run in Forsyth County.
He's wanted for a domestic dispute that left someone seriously injured. A sheriff spokesman says 26-year-old Brendan Lombardi was last seen wearing a red shirt and black shorts. Deputies are focusing on Old Atlanta Road in the area between Highway 141 and Windermere Road, south to Sharon Road. They say don't approach him if you see him, but call 911. A spokeswoman for Forsyth County Schools says some buses at schools in the area were delayed, but parents in the affected area were also given the option to pick up their children. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
81 degrees in Atlanta. Some spots could fall into the 50s tomorrow morning. Wind to rain chances return. Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards is coming up. A call for better police accountability at APD.
An Atlanta policeman fired for alleged rape. One officer charged with battery in a bar brawl. Another on DUI probation accused of a deadly late-night shooting. Devin Barrington Ward with the National Police Accountability Project contends this isn't bad apples, it's a rotten barrel.
They know the odds of them being held accountable are slim to none.
Deputy Chief Jason Smith tells council members APD follows guidelines and benched that accused rapist the second the allegations hit.
So we talk about accountability. APD did the investigation, APD did the arrest, APD fired him.
One concerned lawmaker says in her 7 months on council, 4 have involved reports of police misconduct. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
The Georgia National Guard plans to mobilize 75 soldiers and airmen to support U.S. immigrations and customs enforcement in the state. Georgia State Senator John Albers says the Guard fills many roles.
It's wholly appropriate for them to continue in that in order to maintain the laws of the land, and in this case to control a challenge we have with criminal illegal aliens.
The governor's office says the service members will not make arrests as part of this deployment. Some Democratic state lawmakers are against the plan, calling it unconstitutional and unsustainable. Roswell's busiest interchange is now named in honor of a fallen police officer.
The Georgia 400 Holcomb Bridge interchange now bears the name of Roswell police officer Jeremy Labonte, who was killed in February while responding to a suspicious person call. His widow, Alyssa, is moved by the dedication.
This is really just bittersweet because we miss him every day, and obviously we'd rather have him here with us.
Roswell Mayor Kurt Wilson says this will serve as a lasting tribute to Officer Labonte.
Every person who will drive through this interchange will see his name and be reminded that true courage lives here.
In Roswell, Roswell, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Marietta police go over video evidence after a vandal hits the historic Strand Theater.
Someone who damaged the almost 90-year-old Strand Theater in Marietta apparently was caught on tape, according to Executive Director Andy Gaines.
We knew who this person was because he was inside. We were able to talk to our staff. We were able to talk to the officer that was on duty inside of the Strand who helped escort this gentleman out.
That same person is seen later during the overnight smashing of the box office. Gaines says he's overwhelmed by the number of supportive messages the Strand has received from the public. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
A suspected gang member is indicted in connection with 2 shootings at Albany State University during homecoming festivities last October. 19-year-old Demarion Daniels of Noonan was killed in one of the shootings. The suspect, 18-year-old Jeremy Marshall of Albany, faces murder, aggravated assault, and gang-related charges. Governor Kemp is out of the country on state business.
The governor and First Lady Marty Kemp will be in Argentina and Brazil this week. They'll be joined by a delegation including Ag Commissioner Tyler Harper and officials with the State Department of Economic Development and Ports Authority. In addition to meeting with current business partners in both countries, governor's office says they'll also focus on building relationships. It says this year marks 30 years of doing business with Brazil. Kemp also plans to meet with Georgia National Guard members serving in Argentina as part of a Defense Department partnership program. Judd Hickenbotham, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 6:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And Triple Team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
And we're still watching this trouble on the west side perimeter, Bill. It's a stalled Big Rig, 285 southbound, the outer loop, Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. At times, they're still holding that right lane, and it's keeping you on the brake lights back to South Cobb Drive. If you're traveling I-75 northbound, you're still going to see that crash in Kennesaw with Georgia State Patrol on the right shoulder, 75 north of Barrett Parkway, adding to a few of the brake lights as you leave the I-575 split. How are things looking on I-85 heading toward Gwinnett County, Kobe Dawkins?
Well, it remains a little slow. 85 northbound beginning at Chamblee Tucker Road, making your way to Steve Reynolds Boulevard. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Fair skies for the ride home this evening. Sunset around 8:15. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 70s at that time, continuing to cool down overnight into the upper 50s to low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with low humidity. Tomorrow's high is 82. Sunny skies on Wednesday, morning low 60, afternoon high 83. Partly cloudy on Thursday with an isolated chance of a rain shower, highs in the mid 80s. Scattered rain showers moving through on Friday with highs in the upper 70s to low 80s.
Really comfortable outside right now. It's 81 in Noonan and it's 81 in Midtown Atlanta, 77 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed cracks in your drywall, chimney, or exterior walls? I hope not, because if you have, they could be indications that you've got a much bigger problem with your foundation. That's where AquaGuard comes in, a groundworks company. They can honestly assess your situation and create a plan to stabilize your foundation. Schedule your free inspection at aquaguard.net/row. And while you're there, check out my latest dirty job.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Start your day refreshed with a delicious breakfast sandwich deal from Quick Trip. Choose from classics like the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant, the ham, egg, and cheese biscuit, or the melty bacon, egg, and cheese grilled cheese. And get ready to really wake up because it comes with
any small Red Bull of your choice, all for $5. Woo! Let's go!
That's any breakfast sandwich.
Plus a Red Bull for just $5. Yeah!
QT.
More than a gas station.
Steelhorse Law specializes in motorcycle accidents involving trucks. SteelhorseLaw.com.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
I'm actively trying to be a little less political because what the hell can I do about all these things I bitch and moan about? But this is kind of like I just saw at the bottom of the screen there. Some country that's at war right now that I won't mention because I don't want ignorant people to start labeling me as something I'm not. So a country at war, and they hit this place they weren't supposed to hit twice. Killed a bunch of innocent people. And then the country says it was a tragic mishap. Only the people who are running the world right now and the intelligence agencies and their buddies, the neocons, only those types, we see it with the neocons here all the time, could ever in a million years attach the word mishap to the murdering of innocent people. But collateral damage, tragic, oh, no doubt a tragic mishap, but a mishap nonetheless. Well, thank you. Thank you for, admitting that it was a tragic mishap. But what can I do? The people who run the world are the people who run the world. The intelligence agencies. I feel I'm getting to the point where I'm like, Eric, what's wrong with you? Like, I saw that Palantir stock went down for a couple of weeks. And I was like, yeah. I was like, what is that going to do?
Not really, though, did it?
I did a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just getting to the point where it's like, it's just, I don't want to waste my time banging my head up against, this is, the intelligence agencies full of the neocons
Palantir
run the
stock.
world.
Palantir stock, by the way, this is so stupid. The PE ratio is 522, so people are paying $522 for every dollar the company makes.
Yeah.
It is so overvalued.
Well, they have a lot of contracts. I mean, basically,
I'm
they're
not saying
doing
that they're not
everything
a
for the
successful
government.
company.
Yeah.
But there's hype. There's this hype around it. It was one of these stocks that was pushed on Reddit, too, for a long time.
Well, I mean, given what they do and given the ascendance, finding out that the Trump administration loves the neocons and loves the intelligence agencies and everything. I mean, they work in data sets. They tell you how to better, quickly, more efficiently kill people. And then they also have like contracts with fast food restaurants to make their to-go lines move quicker. I mean, everything with their data sets. And I don't know that they have a very good all that much of. I'm sure there are competitors out there, but the contracts that they've gotten since Trump has become president again is just insane. And the valuation of their company has gone through it. And that their leader there, that hippie Dr. Strangelove, Alex Karp, just the first guy, sometimes he's got a little bit of, he does this little thing. Fucker and succotash, got that kind of thing going. It's like, sometimes you gotta kill a few innocent kids to make an omelet.
It's a mishap.
Like Alec, yeah, it's a mishap. It was a tragic mishap.
But you like the stock price going up? A year ago, it was $20.
5 years ago, it was $20, and I had a bunch of shares of it, and it didn't go anywhere, and
you
I sold
dropped it.
Oh, no.
You didn't believe in hippie Dr. Strangelove, did you?
A little Alex
Well,
Karp.
Tim, in your defense, it stayed at $20 for years. It was a year ago, it was still $20.
I still say, if you work at Palantir, I'm sure that Alex Karp is like, hey, after we're done killing these innocent people, let's go out back and play hacky sack.
It's the most effective way for social change is humiliate your enemy and make them poor. And that's how social change actually happens.
Social change.
Humiliate your enemy and make them poor. I'm
Combine
smarter
that
than
guy
you.
with the Peter Thiel, that audio you played.
Oh, we did it with a human? Yeah. All right. Yeah. This is one of his buddies, Peter Thiel.
You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
yes?
I don't know. I would.
I'm very smart.
I
so
would.
hold on.
This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit
Should
in
the
this.
human race survive?
By the way, his answer is actually no.
Yes.
Okay.
But I also would I also would like us to radically solve these problems.
Right.
And so it's always transhumanism.
No, that's no. He didn't ask if transhumanism should survive. He asked if humans should survive. So
He couldn't even bring himself to lie. He had all that time, and he couldn't even conjure up
because
the lie.
He's smarter than you and me and everyone else, and he wants to solve problems. So can the rest of the humans just get out of the way with their stupid feelings?
That's what happens when you get them together.
You would prefer the human race to endure, right?
It's the most effective way for social changes.
Yes? I don't know.
Humiliate
and make them poor.
Then you got Elon Musk. Have you seen the latest episode of South Park, Greg?
No, I haven't seen the
latest.
latest.
It's fantastic. All the press says that it's all about the DC takeover. It's not. There's a moment in there that's about that. It's really about the tech bros and basically how we let them get away with the fact that they're what we used to call coke-addled.
Oh, no, it's K.
Yeah, no, but in the old days, I'm telling you, they did a good job of conjuring up that the ketamine is the new coke, and that these are all of these people that we're following are addicts who have to microdose every day.
Hang on, Sharon, I got a microdose. Oh, I'm in a K-hole.
They did such a great job,
once
though.
we found out that Elon Musk every once in a while goes into a K-hole, why didn't everyone go, great, you make your rockets, but we're not really going to come to you for what the future build-out is. You're somebody who ends up in a K-hole routinely. So, you're good at what you do, and you got a lot of money, but basically you're a drug addict. So we're not going to really rely on you for how we're going to build our future. Why didn't that? And it's everywhere in the tech world. They're all microdosing. I did a microdose once. I thought, oh, this won't be much. Guess what? It was still something. I don't think I could not have walked in and done the show.
Could you have run a $1 billion company?
Yeah, that's where the ideas come from.
That's right. The ideas flow. That's what.
Let's go to Mars.
Let's go to Mars.
And then Jupiter.
Hey, Elon, we ain't never going. I mean, we may.
Well, you might not be.
We
but
will
I'm going.
land a person on Mars, and we will plant the flag. I imagine that
leave
will
them there.
happen.
They won't make it home.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think they'll make it. Maybe they will. But that probably will happen at some point. Not in the next 2 years, the way they're trying. It probably will happen that we will have the technology to say, okay, we got there, like we went to the moon the first time. But then once we realize people pull the plug on the moon thing because they look up and they're playing golf and they have like a buggy up there. It's like, what are we getting out of this? It's costing a lot of money. So you're going to have somebody's going to be on Mars, but there's not going to be any civilization on Mars.
He's got to get his rockets straight. They're about to launch another one, right, after the last two failures.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, that's part of it. You do have to.
Listen, I saw what Matt
Musk
Damon
is correct
did
about
in that movie. We can do it, guys.
Yeah.
We
With
can,
the potatoes?
Yeah, we can grow. We can grow crops on Mars.
That's all he ate, right?
I read that book right when it came out, and I enjoyed it. It was a good book. And then I watched probably like the last, 35, 40 minutes of the movie. This ain't the book. And my guess is the rest of it, I don't know. Is it a good movie? I was
okay.
comparing it to the book,
fine.
and the book was fun. The book was fun all the way down. And then the end of the movie didn't really match the book at all. So I think, sometimes people, you can actually just read. It's a possibility.
Hey, it's coming back, I hear.
Is it?
Gen Z likes books. They're back into the analog days. They're longing for a time from before they were born. Yeah, so not even nostalgia in their lives.
You know what?
Before.
If I was their age, I would be longing for a time from before I was born, too. I was having this discussion. I'll call it a discussion. It turned into a little bit of a heated discussion with my youngest son. I said, I'm sorry, you weren't there. I compare the world before the tech bros and the world that the tech bros have given us, and it simply better. It was better before all of this, before the social media, before the preying on our 13-year-olds, trying to get them hooked to everything, getting 18-year-olds to gamble at prop bets. And also, and I've said this before, I have no memory from the 1980s of talking to a friend who said to me, I just had my identity stolen. Now that's just the price of progress. Alex Williams says there's a stalled big rig on 285 on the west side.
Still trying to clear this trouble out of the right lane. Eric, the big rig tow truck is on scene, 285 southbound, the outer loop, Hollowell Parkway, exit 12, but they've been holding that right lane, keeping you slow from South Cobb Drive. The slowest part of 285 on the northeast side is all that traffic trying to ramp onto 85 north from 285 east and 285 north. They're in DeKalb County. And on the I-20 East Freeway, 20 eastbound, just tapping the brakes in the work zone, passing Panola Road, exit 71. Some leftover brake lights still downtown, Kobe Dawkins?
Yeah, just a little bit. 75-85 southbound. Seeing you slow starting at 17th Street, getting to I-20. Northbound rides, you're on and off the brakes leaving I-20, getting past Freedom Parkway. And this report is sponsored by your Atlanta Braves. September is Fan Appreciation Month at Truist Park. Get 35% off tickets at braves.com/promos. Atlanta Braves baseball, we are Braves country. From the Corey Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
If it's happening on the streets of Atlanta,
Cobb County Medical Examiner's Office identifies 57 sets of cremains.
if it's happening on the roads leading to Atlanta,
Massive project at 285 and Georgia 400 has been a big improvement.
we've got it covered.
Atlanta jurors convict a former Customs and Border Protection officer.
Your 24/7 news source.
Covering the stories that impact you.
Tune in throughout the day to stay up to date.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's breaking news station.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about Duke's Mayo. Says here it's got twang. That sounds good. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
When it comes to buying a vehicle, the name to remember is Jim Ellis Automotive. Hi, I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of the Jim Ellis Automotive Group. As Georgia's largest family-owned dealer group, we offer car shoppers unmatched advantages, starting with access to more than 5,500 new, certified pre-owned and pre-owned vehicles. With 21 convenient locations across Metro Atlanta and 17 top automotive brands, we have the selection you want and competitive pricing to fit your budget. But more importantly, we've made the buying process quick, easy, and convenient with the Jim Ellis Expressway. Visit one of our state-of-the-art showrooms for a top-tier customer service experience, or shop from the comfort of home. Browse our entire inventory of more than 5,500 cars, trucks, and SUVs, calculate your payment, apply for financing, and even start your trade-in process online. It's car buying on your terms. And don't forget, Jim Ellis buys cars too. It's a safe and easy way to get maximum value for your car. To get started, visit JimEllis.com. Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best.
This is Scott Slade, and see if this fits you. You've just gotten an exorbitant estimate for repairs on your beautiful European car, or you're ready to cut the tie with the dealer. You need to check out Wolf Pen European Auto Repair in Roswell. Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, BMW, the certified technicians at Wolf Pen will have your European car or SUV running at top performance and safety without sky-high pricing. And to get to know you better for a limited time, mention you heard about Wolf Pen on the radio and get a free second opinion on repairs. Just search Wolf Pen in Roswell.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same towers as the big guys, the exact same towers. We then create rate plans designed for your usage. The fact is, we can offer you an unlimited plan with the same network quality for less because we understand how you use wireless services. Our plans start at just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Well, this is delightful. The White House spokesperson, Caroline Leavitt, she celebrated her 29th birthday today, and they regaled her at the White House.
So embarrassing.
There we go.
Happy birthday to you.
Hold on. I think we need to zoom in a little closer. Where's her husband? I'm going to hear her husband in there.
My husband is
let me hear her husband
right
first.
now.
Let me hear her husband.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
Because he's 100.
I see. I can see what you're doing, and I can see how hilarious it is. But if you were maybe focused on the real issues, like
it's
our
kind of a
great
comedy
leader
show.
president is,
Okay,
I think then maybe we would be getting more done in this country. Thank you, Jared. Any questions?
You tell them,
Your husband is supporting
Yeah.
you here.
I've got your back.
Thank you, honey. Okay, lay back down.
His
Anyone else?
bag might need to be changed.
Hey, now come on. By the
And
way,
actually,
that was
Jared, that's
Jared.
none of your business. That was a HIPAA violation right there, and I would like you to please be escorted out of the room. Thank you.
Yes, she's supporting.
If we could spend the rest of our time
gonna
together
kick his ass.
talking about important topics and things that actually matter to this country and to this president, this
Yes,
great
ma'am. Well,
president,
happy birthday.
who is only doing the best things
happy
in the
birthday.
world.
Happy
And it
birthday
has no
to you.
flaws and no faults.
Okay, happy birthday.
She's only 28, by the way. Don't. add that
28.
extra
I'm
year.
sorry, 28, not 20. Just 28.
Spring chicken.
So the the age gap is 32 years bigger than her whole life.
Okay. So
She's
very
alive.
quickly, she said she wanted to kick you out of the room. Didn't Trump kick somebody out of the Oval Office? Do we have that?
He did because somebody was speaking too loudly.
Very, I think, terrible. Hello? Who's that? Who is that back there? Get out of the room.
All right, I agree with Trump 100% there. You don't walk into the Oval Office and start talking real loud in the back while the president, I don't care who the president is. You know, just, no, she said it was good prices. Yeah, we're thinking about going back.
Maybe he had a head cold and he couldn't tell how
Get
loud
out.
he was talking.
What if it's Caroline's dad in the back?
Oh, that might have been her husband.
You mean my husband? Thank you, Jared.
sorry.
Listen, I don't need any more of your sass, and I also asked for you to be removed, and I don't understand why you're still here.
besmirch the president.
She's just trying to let you know all the great things that the president's doing. I don't know why you're mixing
It's
Our
her
president-
birthday,
our-
but I get the present tonight.
Well, that's true.
Yes.
Which
But
is
the real
a
real
warm
present
milk.
for all of us, the real present for all of us is the president,
Yes, we know.
Donald J. Trump.
I know,
who
you
is-
love him. He's great.
Who is
Donald J.
wonderful and
Trump.
fantastic.
Was that today? The kicking of the out
I
of the
believe
Oval?
so. Was it today or yesterday?
Will
Yeah.
Scharf.
Will Sharp. All right, that music, I would love to talk about this for another, 2.5 minutes, but we can't because that music is
Sharp.
telling us two things. Shut the hell up, get the hell out. And you know us, we do what we're told because we're good people. Shelley Winter is up next with another great radio show for you. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us, but until then, continue on the journey. Don't piss off the genie.
656 Corday Carrier, WSB 24-hour traffic center, cleaning up the ride through downtown, but still a few brake lights. 7585 south from 17th Street down to